Mm.
Yeah. All
Mm.
right. Looks like we're going live. So no
All right,
mean
bro.
words, bro. No yellow
No
dollar
funny
sign words.
business.
Right? Yeah.
No funny business. Yeah, bro. No slurs, buddy. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be
I'll just type up this response later, bro, because I can't talk and do both.
okay.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
We are
Um,
live. By the way, we have been live for 20 seconds. How are we all doing, everybody? Welcome to an
yeah.
Honored Ones stream. Merry Christmas
Yeah.
Eve. Happy holidays. All the above. Um,
Yeah. And well, not good morning. Damn it, I missed it for me. Good, barely afternoon. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Much earlier, as you guys may have noticed. You know what I mean? We're here, congregating for a little bit of JJK talk, Black Clover discussion for our seasonal Black Clover talk, My Hero talk. You know what I mean? We got got some fun stuff to talk about. I think at least. And hope you guys are doing good. Hope your holidays are going well, and Merry Christmas Eve and all that.
Mm-hmm,
Merry
mm-hmm.
Christmas Eve and all that.
Yes, sir.
Nah, I'd be late is crazy.
That is actually
But yeah,
insane. A little rude too, but whatever. Um,
honestly, kinda, yeah. Um,
but how we all doing, guys? This is a special episode in in more ways than one. So let's begin. Right? Let's.
let's begin.
Yes.
Um,
All right,
I can
chat.
tell you, motherfucker, just crossed his arms or like
Yep.
folded his hands
Oh,
together,
I'm rubbing them
crossed his
together.
legs.
All right.
Mhm.
So I alluded this to BR before stream started. And I was chat. I'm gonna tell you right now. We didn't read Vinland Saga, right?
Damn. Wow, just putting it all out
Yeah,
there.
and I'll tell you,
Got it. Cool.
right. However, that doesn't mean, at least on my end, at least for me, for old Creamsy here, I hate that I refer to myself with the Y. I'm never doing that shit again. For me, for old Creams here, right? I did something else. I read something else over the
Okay.
last couple days. BR,
Okay.
I read the first Percy Jackson book cover to cover.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Yes.
Bro, I told you.
Sir.
First flight out
Yes,
to high
sir.
five.
Yes,
Bro, I
sir.
told you, bro.
Yes, sir. You spitting, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I doubted you. I said, nah, bro. You always say you gonna hit me with the surprise. You don't really mean nothing. Never mind. I was fucking wrong. I was incorrect. I made a mistake. I miscalculated.
Mm-hmm. I did
Yes,
it, bro.
sir.
Dude.
I need the thoughts, bro.
Okay.
I need the thoughts. I need the analysis, the dissection, I need the discussion instantaneously.
Yep, bro. I told you, man. I was so excited, like, to tell you, because I didn't know I was gonna do it. I was out, right? Got access to the book, and I started reading it, and then it was 3 a.m. and I finished.
Oh yes, that's what we Yes, sir, bro. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. Chat, clap it up. Chat, clap it up.
Bro.
Clap it up. In
Even
chat.
better, I got the second book right next to me, right now.
Oh,
yep.
my God, that's what I'm, yes, sir. That's that Percy Jackson addiction. That's what we love to see, bro. That's what we love to see.
Bro,
All right, bro. Talk to me. I'm trying to hear it. What's up, bro?
Okay. You need to give me, like, jumping off points, bro. It was on.
Okay.
It was a book, you know.
Let's. Yeah, you're right. Fair. I forget. I know this book like it's like okay. I get it. First time reading makes sense. Okay, comparing the first part, like the first chunk of the book, to like what you've seen in the show. How does that feel to you? I'm curious.
I'll do you one even better. Right after I finished the book, right, this morning, you know what I did? Popped open the movie. I got to feel the experience of being mad at it for the first time, dude.
Oh, did you?
Yes, sir. I went
Yes,
for the
sir,
full
bro.
fucking Percy Jackson fan like speed run, dude.
Okay.
So now I have, like, I'm comparing them, the book, the movie, and the show. I have, like, all three, at least for
Okay.
the Lightning Thief, right?
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Linda, I did read the first book yesterday, cover to cover. I told you to get in here. I don't know why you're late. I mean, that's on you, right? Okay. So a lot of this stuff, I'm gonna give it a stack, bro. You did not oversell this book. It is so much better. It is so much better.
Bro.
It's actually crazy, dude.
Oh my god, bro. That's what I've been waiting to hear, man. That's what I've been waiting to hear. I didn't oversell the book. Chat, do y'all get what that? Y'all know how much I gas this goddamn Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir, bro. Okay, okay. Do you get what I meant about Gabe?
Yes,
Do you
dude.
understand why him
Oh
being
my
like
god.
an asshole is necessary though?
Yep. I do
Yeah.
I do find it interesting that both the TV show and movie just sort of made him unemployed. Like fully. Because in the book, it's actually better that he's employed because it lets Percy fuck with him more at the end.
Yep.
So I'm just
Yep.
like, no, this is so much funnier. And then like the end with the mom, it's like,
Yep. Yep.
I get it, bro.
You do get it, brother. You do get it, brother. Okay. Oh damn, bro. This got me fucking hype. I can't even. Okay. Okay. Does Percy's hymness show even more in the book? I gotta know.
100%, bro.
Right?
I was so surprised with how well the TV show actually got that energy because when I watched the movie, oh my god, he was such a loser. What a loser. Dude, that Minotaur fight in the movie, I almost threw up. I couldn't imagine being a diehard Percy fan and watching that movie for the first time, dude. It feel for y'all. Dude, Grover being like, use the pen, and the fucking tree getting the horn. Oh my god, I almost threw up. I was sick. What the fuck?
Hey, bruh.
How?
Hey, bruh.
Oh.
Hey, bruh. That's what. Listen. You know how many fucking scenes the movie left out too, bruh?
Oh my god, so much. Dude, there was no fucking Dionysus in the movie. There's just no Mr. D. No t-shirts, no nothing. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't fucking believe it. I was like, nah, it can't have been this bad. Because I watched it without, like, the books or the TV show. So that was my first exposure to Percy Jackson. I was like, oh, this doesn't seem so bad. I read the books. I'm mad. I'm just mad. This shit was made, like, over 10 years ago, and I'm mad about it.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro.
There was, okay,
damn.
fuck, dude, when I found out the Lotus Casino thing was 4 pages, 4 fucking pages, and it was like this whole sequence in the movie, I was like, y'all.
And the funny thing is, I don't even think they nailed it as well as they did in the book. How are you gonna get cooked like that? Yeah, nah, shit was, bro.
Grover's characterization in the movie, I demand an apology. They need to pay
entirely different person.
They need to pay reparations.
Different person.
That was crazy, dude.
Entirely different person.
You know, the daughters of Aphrodite. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Entirely different person.
Oh,
entirely different person. Just not the same guy. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That was crazy. I guess like I'll just say that because we haven't gotten into any crazy spoilers. But if you are a Percy Jackson fan or someone who like wants to get into the series and you haven't read The Lightning Thief, you don't know what happens in that book. Spoiler warning, right?
Yep.
I gotta ask you this though, bro.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. I don't, if I'm remembering correctly, Ares isn't in the movie either, right? Am I misremembering that? Is he in the movie?
No, he's not.
No, right?
No.
Right? Like fucking like, bro, that's
the God of War. He was such a huge part, and also that sequence was so much more raw than the fucking Lotus Casino, which was again like 4 pages in the book.
Hey, bro, how you feel about the fight, bro? You know, everybody been talking about Percy fighting the motherfucking God of War, bro. And what about that water amp I told you? What about that fucking water amp, bro? I'm telling you.
Nuts.
This shit. Come on, bro.
Oh,
come on, bro.
Oh, the worst part of the movie, bro. The worst part of the movie was the Poseidon reveal. When I tell you I almost pulled my hair out, they just knew. They just fucking knew. No trident above his head. He just walked into this, like, shack. This fucking fisherman's shack, saw this trident, and the guy was just like, yeah, dude, Poseidon's your father. GG, you know? Like, good for you. No.
W heritage.
Like, oh, it's just super rare. You know, Poseidon's just a really cool guy, so he just doesn't fuck around like that. And then, like, Poseidon's, like, a doting father, which is crazy. Crazy. Because, like, in the book, he's just like, hey, man, your mom was so hot. She was so hot, dude. Fuck, Percy, bro, you don't know because she's your mom, but she was so hot. I'm so sorry you were born, but, bro, oh my god, I wish you could get it, bro. I wish you could lock in with me, Percy. I wish you could, bro.
Listen, man.
Like, what the
Percy
fuck?
Jackson.
What the fuck?
Percy Jack. Listen, bro. You got. You got the second book? Yes, sir. Listen, man, you're gonna start realizing as you keep reading, you'll be like, why did I just get one singular book? That's the thing you're gonna realize. Why do I only have one book here? I need two, and it's gonna be three. But listen, man, God, the Lightning Thief is so good when you don't have a movie in your ear telling you that shit is ass. I'm not gonna
Yep.
lie.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
just so happy that I read it. It's so good. I'm really like I'm fucking with the TV show a little bit more now because considering like
Hmm.
how much more of the book they adapted correctly. Like
Yeah.
there's this part of the movie, right, where like the entire Camp Half Blood sequence was it was basically just a different story. Like
Different place. Different story, different
yep,
place.
different
Yeah.
characters. Yeah, like the entire sequence with Annabeth was so unhinged because they gave her what's her Clarissa's role.
Yeah,
Uh,
Clary, they give her that sort of energy, yeah.
yeah, which is like so weird. It's like why is she so hostile? And Percy's just like all bricked up for no fucking reason too. Like on first sight, he's just like, "What's her name? What's her name?
Hmm.
What's her name?"
Yeah, different character, different vibes, like different it is very, very like listen, bro,
God,
we're not exaggerating the difference between the
dude,
movies
movie
and the
Percy
books,
is
bro.
such a loser. He's such a loser. Like, fuck. I was so mad. I was so fucking mad. I was like, how are you more raw as a 12-year-old than you are as like a fucking 17, 18-year-old, dude? You're such a I okay, this is gonna sound
A
crazy, bro.
dork.
I felt like I could take movie Percy. Like
Hey,
he
bro, and I don't know if he'd be crazy. And listen, bro, they not moving in a similar light,
they're
bro.
really
They not
not,
moving
dude.
in a similar light, bro.
Bro, movie
They're just really not
dude,
at
I
all.
almost fell over when I saw movie Percy actually wear the shoes. I was like,
Uh,
no, what? That's fucking crazy that you would do that. But they just don't. They just
yeah.
totally ignore that part in in the movie. I'm just like, I'm like, it's actually unhinged that they let him do that.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
uh,
When it's a huge plot point that he doesn't.
yeah, I'm surprised he didn't get a plane ticket while he was at it. Fuck,
Oh
bro.
God, bro. Listen, man, I'm
Mhm.
gonna be real. I might be brought to tears as you go through the series. I'm gonna be honest. If you just hey, remember, hey, bro, I read this. I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna fall to my knees and be like, wow, I'm reliving the story. And this is peak fiction. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I
Merry
gotta
Christmas, dude. Merry Christmas.
appreciate you. Thank you, brother. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, that was crazy. See, you were like, yeah, bro, I got something to hear on stream. I'm like, man, anything, tell me on stream, bro. It's gonna be some like, you tell me some nonsense. I fucking damn near fell out of my chair. Yeah, no, that is crazy. I'm happy for you, bro.
Mhm.
Congratulations and welcome. You know, it gets better.
Mhm.
Welcome, it gets better.
I'm
But
I'm
yeah.
I'm happy, bro. I'm happy. I'm excited. You gave me, by the way, perfect reaction. Only makes me want to read it more. Like if you hit me with
Yeah.
some fucking some edgelord stoic shit, I might have it might have been harder. It might have been harder.
Yeah. Yeah, no, bro, that's cool or whatever, you know.
Mm,
That's cool. It's fine. You know, you can read Percy Jackson if you want. That would be crazy.
that'd be
That'd be
crazy.
crazy. No,
Yeah.
no. No, but let's read these super chats real quick and then we can jump into some of the
Ooh,
manga.
damn, my wallet looking for smoke. That's crazy. That's crazy bait, dude.
Yeah, M3D, thank you for the 5. BR was downplaying Eno on his last vid, but look at Eno now, bro. Solo's the verse. Vid aged poorly, plus you fell off. That's crazy. Did I even mention Eno? I don't think he's a grade 2 sorcerer. Why would I mention him in a fucking ranking grade 1 video?
Yeah.
Did I even do
Also,
that?
if we're just being honest with each other,
I'm gonna give Eno his props, bro. I'm going to give him his props. I'm going to give him his props because there's a certain blood manipulator that did not do what he did. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. We'll get into it. And listen, am I saying this motherfucker is the second coming of Gojo? No. But he's Eno, right? We gotta give him his props for doing what he did, right? Like I'm willing to go there. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm trying to say,
yeah,
bro.
I mean,
I think
I kind of fucked with Eno's performance a little bit. I think I'm just mentally debating if I was impressed or not. I feel like the ground did move, right? Sukuna was just like, oh, that was heavier than I expected. It was like, all right, all
mhm.
right. I see some motion. Um, I guess I was more shocked to see it in his hand, let alone that it worked, than I was
Yeah.
anything else. Like I was just like,
Look,
whoa, when did this
like
happen?
like I'll say the impressive thing about Ino isn't the hit because Sukuna didn't take any damage. It's you survived a kick. And am I saying full power Ryomen Sukuna just kick Ino in the chest and he survived? Like no, right? But like, hey man, we see Sukuna interacted with Choso once. We saw how that went, right? Sukuna interacted with Ino once. He assumably still has like most of his body parts. You know, he's chilling as crazy because he was gassing up that kick. But you know, he's alive presumably. So that's good at the bare minimum. That's good at the bare minimum, 100%.
Yep.
Hands Legato, thank you for the 20. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Merry Christmas Eve Merry to you as well. Yep. I picked up JJK around Sakurajima. I found you guys straight away and locked in. You always have you have always hit as an island of good quality JJK content and an ocean of fraudulence. Keep that fire burning. Thank you.
Some crazy
very
bars
poetic
in there,
way to praise us. Yeah. Very crazy way to praise us. We appreciate that. Thank you.
An ocean of fraudulence is nuts. Name names, Hans Legato. Name names right now.
Damn, bro, that's crazy, bro. Okay, bro. We're trying to incite some violence. I'm not gonna lie, that's a little wild. But yeah, thank you for the 20 and thank you for your kind words. Appreciate you. And we definitely intend to. We definitely gonna keep cooking. We definitely gonna keep cooking.
Lobby or Lobby Warsaw, thank you for the 5. BR, how do you feel about the Ears of Olympus series? Leo goated.
I'm gonna keep it now that we know another one of us is joining. I'm gonna keep everything hush hush, right? All I'm gonna say is Heroes of Olympus is so fucking good. I'm gonna just leave it at that. It's peak. That's all. I'm gonna keep my hands up and just say, listen. Oh man, I'm so locked in, bro. I'm so fucking locked in. Holy shit. Yeah, thank you for the 5. Thank you for the question. Leo is goated. Very cool character.
Yep. M3D, thank you for the 5. Wait, my fault. It was the Jogo vid. Eno washes Jogo, by the way. M3D, what do you get out of doing this? I wonder. What's the thrill? Too.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Yeah. I got a new way to gash Jogo based on this chapter too. Just y'all wait and see. I got something for y'all. For sure.
Yeah, we'll do it when we get to it. But like, I do want to say something, just slightly on topic here. Are we counting this as a book club? Because I'm down to. I'm gonna be doing at least.
Hey brother. Listen, I'm not even opposed to rereading shit either, bro. you know me. I can join, bro. I promise. But yeah, no. I mean, I'm not opposed in the slightest. Bro. So yeah, bro, for sure.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Villain Saga's gonna have to fight for its life right now. Like we're just keeping it a stack.
Yeah. So it was unfair, bro. We put Percy Jackson. Yeah, that's not fair to Villain Saga, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah. I'm sorry. You just
Also, damn, bro. You know, no pressure, but I do have a slight I was trying to be a little coy earlier. I do have a slightly more vested interest in your Percy Jackson content now. I'm gonna be locked in a little 200% more.
Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir. You got some required reading to do, though, bro. They get it though. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, Jaden 3011, thank you for the 5. Merry Christmas Eve from the Kenjaku, me to y'all Shinjuku, Sukuna, Creams, and Gojo BR. Thank you for the 5. Crazy disrespect.
I don't know.
I just tapped in. Bro said he meant to reverse those. That's also crazy, by the way. But yeah, I appreciate you for the 5 nonetheless.
Appreciate it.
Oh God. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, did Blue Lock drop? Did he even have a chance to drop? The stream's a bit earlier than usual.
I didn't see Blue Look chapter 245. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna assume it's not out. Like I checked, I'm checking right now. It's not from all of the very legal and official sites that I go to. So I'm assuming it's not out. We might have to double up. Blue Look's so weird because bro, like I need the TCB crew on that. I need someone to put that as high priority as people do with like okay, it doesn't even have an official release or an official release that's good like Shonen Jump and JJK does. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna need to look at that as high priority, bro. I'm gonna need them to look at that as high priority. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. In any case, yeah. But what did drop, right? We got obviously we got My Hero, right? I'll talk about Kagurabachi and Sakamoto days because those were peakity peak. All
Yeah,
right,
I saw your
I
tweets.
will
Man.
talk about those. I will talk about those.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
worry,
Black
chat.
Clover
I
did
got
drop.
y'all.
Oh my god.
Black Clover did drop. Yeah, bro. I read the chapter, and you know what? Hands Legato. One, I appreciate you still, but I saw you say you didn't think I read the chapter. I did. I did my homework. I did my due diligence. And guess what? Chapter's okay because was in it for a split second. You know what I mean? I'm gonna allow that to happen. I'm gonna allow that to happen.
I will
I'm
say.
gonna allow that to happen.
I will say I'm surprised it's only 30 pages, but I'm not mad.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Yeah, I will say this. Yeah, I guess I could get into specifics in a little bit. But if we're getting 30-page chapters on a seasonal basis, die-hard Black Clover fans, I feel bad for y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is at least like a 50-pager kind of situation. IMO.
Yeah, because like you look at like Boruto and Dragon Ball Super, which is like I know kind of crazy to bring those two manga up when talking about something you want to be good, but like it's like those drop monthly and give you like 40 pages, right? Tabata's dropping. I was about to try to do math. He's dropping 4 times a year, right?
Yeah.
I think a third of what they're doing.
So that's
And it's like, and I know it doesn't scale linearly like that. I know that's not how art works, right?
Right.
But generally speaking, you'd kind of want a sliding scale for that. So I for me, I'm a casual Black Clover reader, right? I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be all right. I will not die. But like a diehard Black Clover fan, my condolences, especially because like a lot of this was like not even like it was beautiful art, all that, but like Tabata does that all the time. But it was like a lot of like fighting and stuff like that.
I will say, bro, I do like that Soul Chain Deathmatch is coming back. That was like a weirdly raw part of Black Clover in retrospect. Like when
it was,
like, it's crazy.
It was super cool.
Yeah, it's crazy that it was Magna.
Something though.
It was crazy that it was Magna against Dante. Like that's nuts, man.
I think that's really cool. I think that's one of the things I would like unambiguously give Tabata props for. But I do have one question in regards to this. Didn't Magna specifically say that was like a one-time use thing that he could never use again?
I'm also confused about that. I'm chalking it up to some kind of explanation down the line or some kind of anti-magic buff.
Yeah, because now listen, do I care that much? Not really, right? I'm not taken out of this because of that. I just logistically, right? I was like, what is the explanation to what is the explanation for this like one-time usage thing that you have to like prep 30 years for used casually like this? Like maybe there's an explanation, you know what I mean? Like I'm not a Black Clover head like that, but from what I remembered, I thought that was like part of the way he was almost like some binding vow type shit, right? Like in exchange for being able to fight someone like Dante when I'm someone like Magna, I can only use this once sort of thing. But yeah. Fair enough. But it was cool though. I like his and Lux like whole their team deathmatch. That's kind of cool. Very nice. I think one thing I will say, and I think something everybody, that Luck Black Lightning Battle Fiend spread
crazy.
Is so crispy, bro. It's so fucking crispy. I'm like, damn.
Bro,
now listen, Jesus, ouch. I don't know if chat heard that, but that thought you got like fucking taken over or something, bro. Your mic sounded crazy there.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. It was like a split second. I just don't know if that was just Discord feedback or me. But anyways, the art crispy, obviously, in very Tabata fashion, right? And like I'm gonna also say this. This is not a criticism. It's more of like a question that I don't necessarily care about getting like a concrete answer to. But like the anti-magic magic combination thing, maybe I could be fucking stupid or just not pay attention. But I'm like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, an eyebrow's getting raised. I'm like, the anti-magic amps the magic.
You know what I think is happening? You know what I think is happening? I assume it's sort of like armor, where they're not like touching the anti-magic directly, but they're sort of channeling it in like the same way as magic, but it like they don't intersect, right? Like I don't think they're necessarily combined. I think they're stacked. Again, headcanon, zero proof.
Yeah.
Just made that shit up on the spot.
Got you. And I mean, yeah, it's cool. Like I saw a lot of people complaining about that, and I get it. because it's one of those things where if you're super invested in Black Clover and you don't think this makes sense, I understand how something not making sense like this is a bigger problem. Because I don't care as much, I'm like, all right, I guess even if it didn't make sense at all, right? And I'm not saying it doesn't, but even if it didn't, I'd be like, whatever. I mean, it's Black Clover. Like, okay, it looks cool. Like, I'll say this, Tabata at least he made it look cool. Okay, I can kind of overlook it. And I think it was cool. I think that that black flame, black lightning, exploding cannon, kind of hard. I will say for sure. Um, So yeah, no, I think this is a solid chapter. I think it was a fun chapter, and you know what? Part of the reason I think it was a fun chapter, and this is kind of hating, but like I think it's because Black Clover has not. I haven't. It's like what Black Clover offers has a little bit of it has a little bit of novelty because it's been so long since I've read the last Black Clover chapter, right?
It gets the heart grows fonder buff. I got you.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Black Clover doesn't necessarily, for me, differentiate itself enough to where on a week-to-week basis it's enjoyable. But hey, man, you give me a little bit of a longer chapter, right? And excuse me, sorry. And it's been a while. Okay, cool. Bet what Black Clover offers, very fun. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at it. And then in another 4 months, I'm sure my Black Clover battery will be like emptied and this can recharge it again. You know what I mean? So like. I mean, locked in for it.
I saw somebody say that the 32 chapters was just Tabata trying to close out the volume, which, if that's the case, then presumably there's going to be more chapters, like more
with longer
page counts. So that's I guess a little glimmer of hope there. I will also I find it interesting that like it ends with Lucius sort of losing like this, because I'm just looking at that, I'm like, yeah. I know your game. Tabata. Like, you think I'm believing this, bro? Like, come on, get out of here. Silly guy.
Yeah, silly guy is crazy. But yeah. Let's see. Jaden 3011. Thank you for the 5 in the Black Clover intro. Intro to Black Clover magic. Negative anti-magic plus positive magic equals positive boosted magic. It's Black Clover RCT rules. BR, I don't even read Black Clover and I understand that. Well, excuse me, right? The Black Clover professor, you know what I mean? The Black Clover expert, Yep. You got that, bro. From what I remember, anti-magic canceled out magic as a necessity. But hey, bro, obviously I'm not you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Obviously I don't have my degree in Black Clover economics like you do, big bro. That's you. That's you. But yeah, I think it was a good chapter. I enjoyed it. I can give this like a 7 out of 10. I mean, I think it was solid. I liked it. Art was like, we usually say this with Tabata and like even Horikoshi, where it's like mentioning the art was great is kind of redundant, but because it's been so long, I want to make clear this motherfucker can draw, bruh. That color page was crazy.
Yep.
That fucking like Black Lightning Battle Fiend, crazy as well. Crazy as well.
Yes, sir. Also, did we read the previous super chats? How we feeling about every manga taking a break this week? Surprisingly.
I didn't. I didn't see that.
Thank you, Jaden 2011 for the 5. Did they? I don't know if they're taking. I mean, they always take for holidays. Yeah, they always take this break. It's not Golden Week, right? It's just the holidays.
I think it's just the holidays. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'll survive, I guess. Yeah. Maybe. But yeah.
I know Gege's using this break to his advantage.
Yeah, I was like, all right, cool. Time to chill. Yes, sir.
Yep.
And then KT, thank you for the 5. Y'all read the Hell's Paradise one shot. If one more person surpasses Yuji, if one more person surpasses Yuji, I'm gonna lose it. I get Higuruma is potential, man, but it's getting out of hand.
Look,
listen, bro.
I'm gonna say my thing first because it's slightly funnier. I think it's also okay. So Liv was sending me the thing for the thumbnail, right? As normal, normal thumbnail making routine. It's whatever. It's cool. We're vibing. We're talking. And I look at the pictures, all right, like the scans. I might have. Wait, did she tell you what I said?
You called him a water boy.
All right. Okay. I was gonna blame Liv for everything. My bad, bro. My bad. That was
Yeah, no, that's kind of crazy.
I mean,
wild.
Okay. I was just gonna. Okay, you know what? No, I'm gonna commit to it. I already had this bit planned out. I can't think on my feet like that. Bro, Liv was saying some crazy stuff about Yuji in that chat. She was calling him a water boy, a kit man. Surprised he didn't bring Gatorade and hot towels for the team. She said oh, Sukuna is a better protagonist. Like she was going on some crazy stuff, dude. And I was like, Liv,
I bet.
you gotta believe in Yuji more, right? Like I get it, Liv harder. Like famous Yuji hater. She doesn't believe Yuji has motion like that. She actually thinks it's crazy that he hasn't had a moment to shine since Shibuya. It's crazy that everybody keeps surpassing him. Typical the Kogane slander.
Oh, okay. I wasn't tapped in for that. I heard actually the exact opposite. But yeah. Sure. For sure. One thing I will say though is that like you're fucking insane, by the way, just like mentally unhinged and wrong. And we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. But like, I don't know. Here's the thing, right? I don't know if Higuruma is like he has talent on the level of Gojo. You know what I mean? So does Yuji, right? Like
Okay.
that's just been said, right? I'm more responding to the super chat than like your slanderous
Live
allegations and whatnot,
Live
right?
slanderous
But
allegations,
it's like, hey man, we've been knew this about him. Higuruma's like, bro was an excellent fucking lawyer, right? But he's like
Right.
his talent was really for sorcery. It's
Yep.
like, hey man, can we really like blame Yuji if he's getting like kind of like outpaced by the guy who's like, yeah, no, in 2 weeks I just like reverse engineered my domain expansion and then I just fucking killed 20 guys. I was like, what? Okay, all right, I guess. I mean, I didn't. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I guess I'll let that slide. Like Yuji's the main character. I have no doubt in my mind. It just gotta keep building. Just gotta keep building. But we'll get into it a little bit more detail. That's how I feel
Yeah.
about it. Also, I have read the Hell's Paradise one shot. I think it's really good.
Yeah. So before we get fully into JJK, I'm gonna take a little siesta here while BR talks about Kagurabachi and
Still
Sakamoto
have My
days.
Hero, buddy. So I'll talk
Oh,
about that and then we talk about My Hero.
okay.
So,
Okay. Cool.
yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah. All right, chat. Now that guy's gone, you know what I mean? Now we can talk about the real peak fiction, right? Because, of course, we had JJK, we had Black Clover, we had My Hero, whatever, right? But it's time to talk about what we all know to be the two best series going on in Shonen Jump right now. Kagurabachi and Sakamoto Days, all right? Listen, I'm going to talk about Sakamoto Days first, just because I have a little bit less to say on it. This chapter, crazy, though. This chapter, crazy. I think, like, I think everybody pulling up from the helicopter. I don't know this guy's name, but like Mr. Spike Ball Man fucking cooking that helicopter. Crazy, bro. That's nuts. That's wild. I'm so locked in, bro. I'm so unbelievably locked in. And what I'm so hyped for is Gaku versus Nagumo, bro. And here's what I said before. Here's what I said before, right? I said this on Twitter. Gaku is really, really strong. Really, really strong. I mean, he one-inch punched someone's head off, right? Strong guy, obviously. One could even say Gaku was him. Unfortunately, he ran into Nagumo, bro. That's all I'm going to say. Unfortunately, he ran into Nagumo. He ran into the stronger character, bruh. He ran into the stronger character, bruh. I mean, I'm going to call a spade a spade. I'm going to just be honest, say what I see. Nagumo's about to cook. Gaku's strong, bro. Now, Gaku's strong, and I'm not saying he's gonna get like blitzed in one shot. I ain't saying all that, right? I think it's gonna be a fun fight that I'm really looking forward to. We about to see that classic Suzuki ridiculous choreography that comes from a madman, right? But if I had to place my bets, Nagumo's about to put on a master class. We're about to see generational hoops. It's going to be spectacular. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say, bro. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. I'm unbelievably locked in, bro. I'm unbelievably locked in. Jesus. I'm also interested on a little bit of a smaller note. I'm interested why Shin's like his fucking his mind reading ain't working, bro. I'm very, very interested. I'm very, very interested in this. Purely because I don't know if y'all know this about me. Shin's one of my goats, right? So I'm not really cool with him, not being able to use one of his like core abilities. It's really tripping me out, bro. It's tripping me out. So I'm gonna need Suzuki to give that back and a couple of amps because I need him to cook. Bro. But yeah, Sakamoto Days, amazing. Once again, I say this every week that Sakamoto Days comes out. If you're not reading it, read it. Like get your life right. Right now, it's time to talk about peak the sequel, Kagurabachi. Oh my fucking god, this chapter was amazing, bro. We get a Char flashback, which is I see this, I'm already brought to tears, damn near, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I see this, I'm already brought to tears, damn near. Then we get to see Chihiro putting on a masterclass. Bro said, all right, it's time to expand. It's time to expand my interpretation of my technique. His words, not mine. Kuro scatter? Oh, nah. Bro said, yeah, no, I'm not even really slicing really hard. I'm just like combining dozens of miniature attacks across the entire battlefield. What? 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 He didn't create it from a place of logic. It was created by instinct. And in that state of extreme concentration, his innate understanding was accelerated. Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here. This shit is so cool. This shit's so cool, bro. This shit is so... Those close-up eye panels... Goated. I don't know what to say, bro. Kagurabachi is so fucking good. This Char flashback being paired up with Chihiro just really locking the fuck in. Holy. Bro. And then him pulling up with the sandwich. You hungry? This time it's not squash. Bruh, I fell to my knees. I fell to my knees screaming peak fiction and crying. What are we doing here, man? What are we doing here? Nah, bro. Nah. Let's Shonen Jump, don't play with me. Get that axe the fuck out of here, bruh. We're not doing this. No. We're not doing this. We're not. It's not happening. We don't need, this is a certified classic. Let's keep this in the magazine, please. Bro, this shit was so gas. This shit was so fucking cool, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, and I mean this, you know what I mean? I was kind of making the joke about Kagurabachi and Sakamoto Days being the best in the magazine. You could honestly make a decent argument for Sakamoto Days being like top 3 though. But like, you know, I was kind of joking. But in terms of individual chapters, I know JJK came out swinging, right? I know Sakamoto came out swinging. But Clover even, you know, came out swinging is crazy, but it threw a jab, right? Maybe even a cross. Kagurabachi for me was my favorite chapter of the week, bruh. It was, crazy, bro. This shit was nuts. I'm unbelievably locked in, bro. I'm unbelievably locked in. Amazing chapter. Like, and listen, if you know, I say Kagurabachi's great. Maybe you want to let it stack up some more. I get that. The weekly experience for me right now is fucking amazing. And like I said, this chapter for me, not the whole manga, obviously, but this individual chapter to me was my favorite of the magazine. The favorite I read, at least, right? Very, 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 very excellent. Very excellent, bro. Excellent. Amazing. Yeah. Yeah, no. I like this, bro. I like this a lot, bro. And Kagurabachi art already was really good. It keeps growing on me. There's like, I try to explain it in this video I'm working on, but like, shit, bro. It's like, it's so cool. Like, not to sound like a fucking idiot with no vocabulary, but I mean, it's just super cool, man. It's like, it's very, it captures the intensity that Chihiro is feeling at any particular moment really well. So I'm just a huge fan, bro. I'm just a huge fan. Yeah. Sleeping Angel, the only fear I have is what if the author uses all this sauce too early? That's something that I saw someone bring up on Twitter, that like Kagurabachi may be going really fast in the event that it might get canceled. And I get that. But I hope not for sure. I would love for them to pace it personally, pacing it really slowly would be amazing. I'm going to be real. Pacing it really slowly would be amazing. Listen, bro, if Kagurabachi is one of those manga that like reintroduces the long running battle shonen, I know that's like crazy hopes, right? Considering it's only like fucking 50 chapters in. But if Kagurabachi is that manga, it slows up, gives time to cook and shit. I'm so happy, bro.
Bro, I can't
I'm
wait
so happy.
until
This was great, though.
I can't wait until we become a Kagurabachi podcast next year after JJK ends. That's
Hey,
gonna be
bro.
crazy.
Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Speak that into existence. It might happen for real.
Yeah, I remember when that would fill
but
you
yeah.
with dread. You know how I remember? That was like 2 weeks ago.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
Also,
I've been on the Kagurabachi wave for a while.
also,
brother.
fuck, bro. Just between us and nobody else listening, right? I just got
Mhm.
that was a sorcery fight. That was a sorcery fight ass break for me.
Uh, fair enough. I don't even know what that means in this context. And to be honest, I don't know if I want to know, actually.
I mean, you know, bro. It's
Uh,
the Cream's usual. You know how it goes. You know the
uh,
motion.
saying that really implies they have a lot more knowledge about this than one I'm comfortable with thinking about, and two, that I actually have. So,
You know what's crazy? You
um,
do have it because this isn't the first time I've said something like this to refer to that, but like, it is funny that you're like trying actively to scrub it out.
that's crazy phrasing again, but fair enough.
It was intentional.
Thank you. Let me run through. Yeah, I bet it was knowing you. I'm going to lock into these super chats real quick. Jado, thank you for the
Mhm.
5. If Cleve is a one-hit kill, does that mean Sukuna could have killed Gojo with it in chapter 231 after Sukuna grabbed him? I mean, it's not a like okay. So in the context of like what Kusakabe's saying, he's saying for them, right?
Mhm.
He's citing out things that for them will instantly kill them, right?
Right.
Cleave, if it's adjusted, will kill them, right? A close range dismantle will kill them, and a dismantle that can like slash the world will also kill them. He's not necessarily saying these things are one hit kills for everybody, but it's you have to consider that on the like in the context that they're in, these are things that have to be avoided at all costs. They cannot be tanked like long distance regular dismantles, basically. Um, yeah. Um, so obviously. And then but like I will say we'll talk about this. I do think that this is showing like, okay, we'll talk about it, right? But Sukuna, I was called a madman for bringing this up, right? I was told that it was kind of dumb, but we'll talk about it in a bit. But yeah, I do think Sukuna has some shit in his bag that maybe makes him like it makes in my opinion personally like retroactively like the 10 shot is more of a decision than like a requirement. Not all the way, but more of like maybe he did have like, multiple ways to go about fighting Gojo. That's how I feel though.
Mm. I don't know.
NJ hurt.
I
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I just interpreted that to mean like the only difference is Gojo wasn't prepared for something to bisect the world, right? Like
Yeah.
I definitely think that was like part of how Sukuna was able to get that charge off. Again, I'm assuming because it was like off screen, but I always imagined it was like Gojo could sense it, but it's like he probably saw it as like a desperate act from a guy who's about to lose.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
yeah.
I talked about that both times. I've talked about that twice rather is how I should phrase that.
Mm.
Where I'm like, I just think like, okay, and I use this example.
Mhm.
Sukuna did the same thing where he's watching Gojo chant right in front of his face, and he's like, dude, okay, what is red gonna do? Because he thought he assessed accurately that Gojo was going to use red,
Mhm.
right? And he's like, okay, I'm gonna just, okay, whatever. I'll just fucking like let it hit me or let it hit me in Maharaga because I'll adapt. And then he freaks out when he realizes it. Gojo could have done something very similar where it's like chanting is like, cool. I see the spark. I know you're going to do something. But motherfucker, you can't open a domain. Maharaga's cooked. You're
Right.
not. None of this shit's going to work. And then he's like, oh, fuck. Where the hell did my legs go?
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
yeah. Especially if Sukuna made some kind of binding vow, like Kusakabe implied, right? It's like, damn, bro, a Sukuna binding vow? Fuck.
Yeah, that scary as hell, man.
Yeah.
Scary as hell.
So it's something I imagine like Gojo's ignorance of something even happening being like I could see it being a primary factor in how that happened, right? But they are on the other side of it. They're fighting Sukuna with that knowledge going into it that's even possible. So they're going in prepared, right? See this
Yeah.
this by the way is the note taking shit I was talking about the last couple episodes where like you see.
Yeah, no, I get you,
Yeah.
but Kashima don't give a fuck, bro.
I know Kashima doesn't,
yeah.
but like that's what I'm saying, right? Higuruma, that's some note taking, bro. That's
I
a guy who
told
studies,
you.
bro. Yep.
I fucking called it, bro. I said last week, Gege made that shit he made the domain not work to the best of its abilities, right?
Mhm.
Or to the best of what it possibly could have done. So Higuruma is forced to use domain amplification here,
Mhm.
right? And guess what? not to call myself a genius or anything, but I was fucking right. We'll get into it later, though. We can get into full detail later, but that's kind of how I feel about it. NJ Hurt, thank you for the 5. Happy holidays, everyone. BR Kagurabachi is getting me, not gonna lie. Also, do you think Gege is gonna call back artistically to hidden inventory with Higuruma? I already think he kind of has, with like the open jacket, blood on the white shirt sort of thing as he's like locking in. I saw a comparison that I thought was pretty interesting. Where it was like kind of like Higuruma and Gojo's attire are somewhat similar. Like Higuruma now and like Gojo in hidden inventory after Toji, stabbed him or whatever. Like the blood on the shirt, the open jacket.
This is his honored ones moment.
I'm saying, bro, his eyes kind of got that gleam to him. Yep. You know what I mean? He got that. Oh shit, I get it sort of look. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah.
Also, Demon Akatsuha, don't believe any lies that you're about to get from anybody else. Just nothing happened.
What happened? What happened? What?
Nothing happened.
Okay. You're not Zoro, bro. Nexus, thank you for the 2. Sojo ringing the doorbell was crazy too. Yeah, it was, bro. So Sojo, I feel like Sojo could be one of them ones, bro. I'm gonna be real. I don't want to gas it too crazy because that, but I don't know, man. I'm getting generational vibes off of Sojo. I'm gonna be completely honest. But yeah, let's see. Sleep Hut, thank you for the 5. Kagurabachi's been incredible. Love you, BR. Tolerate you, creams. That's crazy.
That's actually wild.
But also appreciate you. Thank you. Like, it's crazy, but on my part, I thank you. I appreciate it.
I don't know how I feel about you adding on the SH at the end, just so like you really mean it. That's crazy, man. Thank you for the 5, but that's crazy.
Yeah, thank you though. Thank you. Let's see.
Voice Alexander, thank you for the 5. Question: if Nanami and Todo could use the main amplification and fought Mahito, could they damage him directly instead of needing to damage his soul?
Yes.
Yeah.
The only problem though is like the issue is like Nanami loses a lot of his AP bag, right?
Yeah.
And Todo loses a lot of his like maneuverability bag. I think domain amp would probably be more useful in when Mahito's about to touch them.
Yeah, I think it's a better shield than a sword. Like,
yeah.
You could say Nanami maybe offsets this by using a cursed tool or something, but like, I always thought it like, how do I put this? The second they're done touching him, like, his technique's back.
They want you want your technique back.
Exactly.
Because like, here's the thing, unless you're by yourself, right? If you're by yourself and you're trying to beat down Mahito, sure. But if you're paired with someone like Yuji, you might just want to like make it so that you can survive Mahito touching you, and that you just create opportunities for Yuji anyway, because he's going to be physically stronger than you, right? Especially Nanami without his technique, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you might like, having your technique, it's a big trade-off there. But it's one that you can, if you're like Sukuna though, and you can like flip that shit on and off, maybe, but most people aren't gonna be like that.
Yeah. Also, I'm curious. You remember when Todo used his simple domain in that 3-way fight with Mahito and Yuji? Did you interpret that as like he lost his hand as like thank God that was the only casualty, or like he was too late and that's like all Mahito was able to do? Because if it's just like Mahito,
Todo was too slow. Not even that. It might be because like because the thing is he had to. Let me rephrase. He had to cut his arm off, right? Which means it was going to continue, in my opinion.
So, like, what was it?
So he
simple?
He activated it too late because the barrier didn't shatter, right? Mahito didn't break it in the same way we've seen like Kinjaku.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Or Sukuna with Gojo. He because like we even have that sequence where like Todo went into the stance, used simple domain. Yuji reacted faster by running towards him, and Mahito was the fastest. So it kind of implies that like what happened was Todo reacted appropriately, but he was too slow. The point 2 got off quicker than the simple domain could activate.
Right. Okay. So like basically, if he had fully formed it, he would have been fine.
Yeah.
I mean, would Mahito know how to burn away a simple domain, or is that just like
you don't really have? It's just a quality of barrier thing, right? But the thing is, we don't really have any reason to believe that like Mahito at this stage has enough power to burn out a simple domain. Like maybe, but it's like we've only seen Sukuna do that and Kinjaku do that.
Yeah, which is like crazy company.
Best barrier user 1 and best barrier user 2. You know what I mean?
And what's actually crazy, he did that. I think he did that before Tengen. He's definitely doing it after Tengen, right? Like even faster, I think. So it's like. I feel like that might be like a harder ability than maybe meets the eye, because Sukuna was able to do this to Gojo's simple domain.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So it's definitely the quality of barriers for sure. Let's see. Got a couple of super chats to get to read out real quick. So Jaden 3011, thank you for the 5. I won't lie, I may not be a Higuruma glazer, but Gege cooked for his fans this chapter. I 100% agree. Especially after the slander he was getting last chapter.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. We called it being an experience issue. He's not fucking dumb. He just hasn't been in very many fighting
nothing.
scenarios.
Yeah,
it's like
literally
the first words out of his mouth are "fuck, dude." My like my lack of combat experience is showing right now. It's like, yeah, dude, you fought like 20 people, most of which probably being bums.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And it's just like, bro,
I'm not mad at you.
You just saw like the pinnacle of Jujutsu sorcery in all of history 5 minutes ago. You know, like give yourself a break.
I'm not gonna get on your ass because like the curse tool that was introduced like 30 seconds before you entered the battlefield really fucked you up. Like I said, you can maybe if you want to get on Gege's case, but like Higuruma as a character, I don't think that's crazy at all that he made a miscalculation like that.
Especially because like, hey man, 4 arms, 2 faces, the king of curses. Like,
yeah, dude, you're getting like, there's a lot of shit to deal with, man. I'm not gonna be mad at you because like in your inexperience you made a miscalculation. Does that make it like? Does that mean it's not a fuck up? No, but it just means that like hey bro, it's an understandable one, right?
Especially because like again, bro, it's Sukuna,
yeah, you got a lot of shit on your mind, bro. You got a lot of shit on your plate, bro. He went in there thinking he was gonna have to argue his court case too, like Sukuna kind of it's a lot of stuff. But that's how I feel.
Yeah, it's just funny because like Higuruma, you could really tell like the domain is really like the routine he's really gotten into a groove of, but with Sukuna he's just like, hey man, I don't mean to be like this to you. I don't mean to like fuck up your vibe here, but like the second we're out of here, no matter what the penalty is, I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah.
like Higuruma simply just wasn't prepared for somebody to not like freak out after his domain was like finished and found them guilty.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean just was not.
I mean not to blame him. Historically, he was right. Right? Like
yeah, not like it definitely wasn't on his bingo board. I'll say that. You know what I mean? He's like, oh shit,
God, dude,
that's very unfortunate.
Bro, I would kill to know how confiscation would have affected Gojo because it's not like his cursed energy. I don't know if it's getting disrupted like that. Like God, bro, infinity confiscation. Yeah, like that might be some trouble, but like
I don't know if like
the 6 eyes are gonna be there.
Yeah, he's gonna be chilling. He's gonna be chilling. Yeah. But King Naija, thank you for the 5. Doesn't this explanation of dismantle confirm that Hikari be able to brute force Malevolent Shrine just like Gojo since it negs durability already? So from my understanding, dismantle doesn't neg durability, cleave does, right? And he can use both of them in his domain. The only ambiguous thing is whether or not you think that cleave was being used against Gojo. Because sort of the thing that I think could get brought up, right, is if cleave adjusts to durability, right, and outside of a domain has to be used in short range, well, how is Gojo like? It's sort of like it's adjusting, right? So how is Gojo still, whereas he has to be somewhat intact to heal, why are any of the cuts that he's receiving not bisecting him, right? It kind of makes you wonder if cleave is being used or if it's just dismantle. Because like in a very, I guess I'll compare it to someone like Dagon, right? Just because Dagon did have those like massive fish Shikigami from the start doesn't mean he was always using them. He can allocate certain parts of his domain or certain parts of his sure hit at different times. So I'll say like if Sukuna was using cleave here and this is the result, then yeah, Hikari probably can heal through it. But
it would also
because we don't know,
I was gonna say it also assumes like Sukuna just doesn't aim everything at Hikari's head.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, you meant to like, nah, bro. Yeah, nah, I'm not even trying to damage you, bro. We're just gonna cut off your head. We're not doing this. We're not doing this bullshit. And this is kind of something I was talking about earlier, but like it's when I was referencing the maybe Sukuna had other win cons, it was more like Fire Arrow. People looked at me like I was crazy for saying that Fire Arrow was like a very relevant thing. But the reason I say that is because Kusakabe kind of gives his own internal ranking of the problem here. He's like, yeah, bro, dismantle. Okay, we can barely survive that attack from afar. Cleave, holy shit, it's gonna kill us. The world ending thing, holy shit, whatever, we're gonna die. But he's like, but that fire arrow though, bro, that fire arrow's crazy. Like, I just gotta pray he can't use it right now.
Yeah.
We're cooked.
Which, by
And
the
I'm
way,
like,
crazy reveal that like, yeah, no, they like Kusakabe clocked open, which is
yeah,
nuts, dude.
yeah, yeah. And yeah, one, that's cool. And two, listen,
Go
bro.
Tsukkabe strikes
Listen,
again, man.
go Sakabe. You get it, bro. You
Yep.
get it. And all I'm saying is if Kusakabe is like he's seeing all of this and he's like, the fire arrow is what I'm like really, really fucking scared of. Like I know that we can't do anything in response to that. All I'm gonna say, I'm gonna just pose a question. Do y'all think when Gojo's getting slashed up, Sukuna says Fuga and then just blows you think he's tanking that? Hey, if you do, you do, right? That's your prerogative. I'm gonna let you slide, right? I'm gonna let you do your thing. You know what I mean? We'll see when we see. But all I'm gonna say is the anime made it quite clear that he can use the domain and open. And if hey, listen, bruh, maybe Gojo's even more built different than I thought. I don't know if he's getting hit with the domain fire arrow combo and coming out alive. That's just my personal opinion. It's not like, in my opinion, directive enough of a statement or like objective enough to say, oh yeah, he's getting cooked by fire arrow. So I'll leave it ambiguous. But that's something I said earlier, and people were like, nah, bro, that's stupid as hell. He just eating that. I'm like, are y'all laced? I don't know, man. That's how I always felt about it, though.
I mean, for me, I just wonder if like Sukuna has to be still to aim the bow, and maybe that's the catch, right? And that's why he didn't do it against Gojo, because Gojo was still able to move while being cut up, trying to get out of
Yeah.
there. So Sukuna had to like press him himself, right?
Yeah.
I just
But then you could just expand the range. You know what I mean? Like he could have made the range a lot larger, like which he does later in the fight. You know what I mean? Which I feel like would kind of get around the Gojo leaving problem. You know what I mean? He's like, all right, yeah, go ahead, bro, run away. While I cook up this fire arrow, the domain's now larger. Good luck, brother. But I get what you mean, though. I get what you mean.
Because like, especially if he's not pressing him like that, and Gojo's able to get off a simple domain long enough to heal and force RCT on his brain, he could theoretically just blew himself out of there if you give him long enough. Because like I assume, like I said, right? I don't know how long the windup is. I don't know if Sukuna has to be still, but it feels like pressing Gojo is the best way to do it, because giving him any opening or any moment to breathe is like
is bad. It just depends. It just depends on how much time you think passes like between certain panels. Because like in the anime, it definitely seems like he's cooking, right?
Right.
He's charging that shit up. In the manga, he says open, bang. It's like, okay, fuck. You're cooked. You're like he made the fire arrow and launches it in the span of 2 panels, right? And it's like it depends. It just depends on how long you think it takes to make a Gojo Satoru level fire arrow from Sukuna, if that thing even exists.
Yeah, but I would even go as far as to say like we don't even know how much time like was spent charging in those 2 panels, because it's not like Mahoraga was moving. It's not like he was covering any real distance, right? So for all we know, right, it could have, crazy thing to say, it could have taken 6 hours, right? We would have no idea, because like Mahoraga just like he's not going anywhere.
I guess so. I mean, it happened before he healed, right? After adaptation, like we do know that's a time frame. Because like Sukuna's like, oh, okay, your wheel spun, you're healing, open, dummy, and then cooked him or whatever. But I get what you mean generally. Fair. Demon Nakatsua, thank you for the 5. At the end of one of the last chapters, there was Chihiro and Sojo parallel as the true realm thing was set up. A Sojo awakening would be buck wild. I'd be willing to guarantee we're getting that shit. We're gonna see a Sojo flashback into like some crazy fucking awakening, and I'm gonna be so sick, and it's gonna be so sick. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, for sure. That's 100% we're saying that. Also, Demon Nakatsua said that 5 was only for me, because you waffled earlier, apparently. Did I just like tune that shit out or something? I wonder, like
I really didn't
like
say a lot. I think I've said way more like before on air and to him privately. I don't know if this is like, I don't know, man. Dude, go on.
Listen. But yeah, thank you for the 5 though, Demon. Google Me, thank you for the 2. Said he got domain amp from seeing it once. Yes, sir. That's Higuruma Hiromi. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The fucking prodigy, dude. The child prodigy.
Sir. Yeah. Let's see. Boyce Alexander, thank you for the 5. all of the Hashira versus Hanami, how many survive? I'm an anime only, so you don't have to get into detail if you don't want. Hanami is such an interesting character to put up against the Hashira. I can't lie. Let me do the math and the equations, the calculations off my head. They, I mean, they're a lot faster. Unfortunately, most verses are a lot faster. But the thing is, like, Hanami's quite a bit stronger. If Hanami uses domain expansion properly, right? Like, as in waits for all of them to kind of congregate and then opens it, they all die and lose. But it only, like, Hanami assumably can't do it more than once, so Hanami has to get that shit right. But yeah, I think Hanami probably could win though, because domain expansion, they're getting cooked by sure hit attack speed, doesn't really matter, blah blah blah. Let's see. You take that. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Be right back.
Gotcha. Let's see. That being Jaden 3011, thank you for the 5. Wanted to spice that one up. That being said, Gege, I know you're in this chat lurking. When I fucking get you for what you did to my boy Choso, I believe he'll survive, but still. Saying you'll believe he'll survive in front of Gege potentially being here, which he is, of course, he's a fan, is nuts, right? That's like I saw this TikTok the other day that was like, hey, what's your favorite JJK character? And somebody edited the Makima is listening panel to Gege is listening. You should have kept that stuff to yourself, bro. My favorite character is Mei. Ooh, love Mei. Love to see Mei thrive. That's my goat for real. If you're listening, Gege, don't you take Mei from me. Damn it. Ooh, I'm gonna be so mad if you do that, Gege. Not good old Mei. Darklaw, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Kusakabe, genuinely that guy. Yeah. He should have been higher in that ranking Ronan did. I think he's going to be. I think by the end of series, if Ronan re-ranks these characters, at least for me personally, I'll speak for myself. Bro, I got Kusakabe up there. The guy is knowledgeable. He's a great locker room coach. He knows about open. Bro has seen and experienced a lot, all right? He has seen and experienced a lot, and I see the clipping, chatting. Oh my god. How come this never happens to Ronan, man? This isn't fair. I feel like you guys and I need to have a chat of why y'all seem to be instigating with me, but whatever. D Money, thank you for the 5. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Love the streams. You both got me into Percy Jackson. I'm about to buy the book set. I'm excited to read Peak. Hey man, appreciate it. I want to bring this up to BR because I know it's gonna break his heart if he knows that he missed this one. So yeah, appreciate it. Good luck, bro. I read it all. I read the first book last night. It was a blast. Yeah. Stardust Phantom, thank you for the 2. Can't Gojo just teleport away from the fire arrow? Not after a domain clash where his curse technique is burnt out. That's like one of the main things they mentioned in that first clash. But if he were to regain that, then yeah, that's it. I hope I caught up to all of them. Let's see. Creams, I'm listening. Of course you are. Lethality, listen. Let's put the scissors down. Let's put the scissors down. Let's put the clipping scissors down.
Now, you did me a favor today, right? Obviously with the Percy Jackson thing. So I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt instead of coming in swinging. But when I was walking away to go use the bathroom, I could have swore I heard you say you support Mei. And like I said, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I heard wrong because I was walking away from my desk. You didn't say that, right?
Oh, no. So one of the chatters, one of the super chats was, he accidentally revealed his favorite character while simultaneously saying Gege was in chat. And I was like, no, bro, you can't just do that in front of Gege, right? Like he'll
okay.
make a note of it. And I was like, that's why my favorite character is Mei. Love me some Mei.
Oh,
Gege,
okay.
Right? Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. I was like, I thought I heard that, and I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, if Gege is listening, it is Mei, right? Like, Mei is your favorite character.
Yeah, obviously. Mei is indeed my favorite character. 100% under that condition. Yeah, you're in here. But yeah.
Also,
you
should read D Money super chat. I read it earlier, but I think it's for both of us. So I like it.
Cool. Cool. D Money, thank you for the 5. Merry Christmas. Love the streams. Merry Christmas to you as well. You both have got me onto Percy Jackson. I'm about to buy the book set. I'm excited to read it.
There you go, bro. I told you.
Bro, is this how the disciples felt? I think we're spreading the word of God.
That's crazy. That's crazy,
Listen, bro,
dude.
all I'm gonna
Crazy
say,
comparison.
all I'm gonna say, bro, is I'm kind of feeling very, disciple-like. I feel what we're talking about is, not to say it's the gospel, but not to not say it is. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm happy for you, bro. I hope you enjoyed the books a lot. Very glad to hear that we were able to get you into it for sure.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Did you read Stardust Phantoms? $2 donation.
Yeah. Caught up with all of them until NJ Hurt. Thank you for the 5. BR mentioned JJK being a weaker verse, but ironically, it makes JJK a decent blend of realism and power, like Hunter x Hunter.
And it doesn't make the series bad. It's just I like power scalings and I like JJK, so it just makes it annoying. It just makes it like when you see somebody put a JJK character that's not Gojo or Sukuna up against anyone, it's like roll the dice. Just take a bet. Like you'd be like, even if you didn't know the characters that were being compared, right? You would definitely win a lot more wagers than you would lose if you just assumed the other character would win. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, but it doesn't make the series worse. Like, it's good. Like, I think it's completely fine. But yeah,
this isn't a super chat, but I think it's really salient timing. Clip Dome asked if you and I fought each other with the curse technique of our own choice. Who do you think would win? And I'm telling you right now, Ronan knows what my curse technique would be if we.
I'm cooking him, bro. But listen, let's say, you know what, bro? I kind of want to randomize it now. I'm going to put it in fucking like a bunch of techniques. But yeah, if you pick your technique, the one you picked, yeah, you're cooked. Yeah. You might be cooked in base. Like I didn't tell you.
I didn't tell you. In base, right? It's sort of like a inherent heavenly restriction of sorts, but it's like a Mechamaru one where like I'm basically invincible in base, but I can't do anything offensively. Or else I die. Just
fun.
Instant. Like I can't. Like
fun.
Like I can't.
Very fun.
Like
bro.
I can't even swat a fly.
Man.
If I swat a fly, instant death. Like real, like non-violent shit.
Jesus Christ, bro. Did you think about at all the repercussions of you needing to do something on your own?
No.
Like at all? Did that cross your mind? No.
Nope.
Got it.
Pure support technique. I'm telling you, it's in the context of a party. It's the best technique I thought of, right? Because like. Bro, you're getting it right now, bro. Imagine how aggravating it's gonna be. Like,
amen. We're gonna have to run like fucking stations on which one has to fucking guard you like an idiot. Like, all right, bro. Who doesn't get to fight this time? Who doesn't get to fight this time?
Johnny said he's got it. Johnny said he's got it handled, right?
Oh, he's got a handle. Yeah. Oh, he's like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Bro, he was so mad because his technique automatically like almost fits in line with mine. He was so mad when we were talking about it. He was like, nah, bro, not like this. Because like, it's like I've been telling Johnny from the start, bro. He and I are one. He knew to lock in subconsciously.
That's funny as hell. But yeah. Let's see. This thing is gonna be this campaign is gonna be ridiculous. But yeah, Sun Austria, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Merry Christmas Eve, y'all. Merry Christmas Eve to you too. Just wanted to say thank you to BR for trying to use they them only for Arame. It's a little thing I appreciate. No problem. You know me, Mr. Inclusive. I have to counterbalance. I'm not even gonna make that joke. You know what? You were nice to me today. I'm not even gonna make that joke. Appreciate you for being a member for 3 months, and I'm glad that that's something that you appreciate. Jaden 3011, thank you for the 2. AOT is the weakest verse. I don't care. I'm right. You might want to confer with Hunter. Well, I mean, okay. Peak AOT being the rumbling. I might be able to cook a couple of verses, right? But your average Attack on Titan character, sure, fair. They're like humans.
Yeah. Depends on if you want to give Meruem any benefit of the doubt or something. I don't know. Like, I don't even want to touch it, man. Because
a couple of Rage Blast might cook the rumbling, bro. But I will say, like, okay, you compare it to like Full Metal Alchemist. The rumbling is they're so finished, bro. They're like, don't get me wrong.
Oh no, they're
just
fucked,
in the same way you can always find a stronger verse. I promise you can always find a weaker one, bro.
Yep.
I promise you that.
God, you know my favorite thing in fiction I've realized recently? It's like any fictional series or story that has any kind of fleshed out power system will just inherently do not real life parallels. Like, for example, right? In real life, man, like gun level is crazy. Like you're just you just give a random guy a gun, the skyrocketing power, right? Even a knife, right? Like actually insane, right? Throw in 2 people teaming up, that's even that's a crazy buff too, right? Like put these in like JJK for example, right? Oh, not JJK. JJK is a bad example. Like in Bleach, right? Wow, there's 2 of you. Damn, y'all just made this easy. Oh, what is that? You're using a gun and not a sword? Ah, it's over for you, bro. It's over.
Yeah, I mean, literally, yes.
It's literally just, it's so funny. Like, imagine one of these characters was like, you had to explain, like, you just brought them over to real life, right? Without like any other base abilities, and you were just to explain like how like shit works here, right? And you're just like, all right, bro, here's a switchblade. Congratulations, you're now stronger than anybody who doesn't have one.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah.
Oh my god, bro, it's so fucking funny. It reminds me of that samurai meme where it's like samurai in fiction, you know, my sword is my life, my blade is is the core of my soul or whatever. Samurai in real life, once they got guns, boop 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 boop.
Yeah, I mean that's just true, bro. That's just literally the case. I prefer the fictional depiction.
I know, but it's just it's so funny,
yeah,
bro.
But no,
it's so funny.
It is very funny because as soon as they were like, "Damn, bro, this shit kind of what the fuck? I need a sword for, man." Boom, you're done. Yep. You're cooked.
Like it just like if you were to talk to a real samurai, be like, "Hey, bro, this sword shit is sick, right?" You pull out like a Glock or something, and
he's like, "What the fuck? A sword? Oh, bro, what a sword got to do with me?"
Hey, bro, you want to trade?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. JR5 or JR, thank you for the 5 rather. Do y'all think Mahito could assume Sukuna's form, as in grow arms and limbs to cast better Jujutsu, and at that point could he stand against Gojo? You know, it's a funny, like that's a great question. I heard there was like this devilishly handsome guy who like made a video on that topic specifically, asking what would happen if Mahito reaches full potential. I think his name is Broken Ronin. Super great guy from what I've heard, super intelligent, suave, all that. But like the long story short is like I don't think that would be the arm extension.
Whatever.
Damn, bro, I'm trying to be nice to you and you cooking me. All right,
my bad, bro. No, my bad. Sorry.
No.
I take it back, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. That was Liv talking. That was Liv talking. You know, she told me to say that, bro.
Liv talking is crazy, by the way. But sure. I'll let this. Let this slide.
You know.
Just remember. You know how she gets is also crazy. But anyways. I don't think the arm thing alone would be enough. But if you bet money can Mahito reach that peak, I'll just say I have good reason to believe so. 36 minutes of reason to believe so. In fact, if you're curious. But yeah. Long story short, kinda. Yeah. I definitely think he can change his form, like for sure. Idle transfiguration, that's easy. That's in the bag. But yeah. Let's see. Jaden 3011, thank you for the 5. As the luckiest, tallest, abnormally strong black man in chat, I'd cook both y'all with Hikari's curse technique. I'm sorry. Brother, you're gonna spin that shit 2 million times and not land jackpot once. You're cooked. You're cooked. Those train doors in base ain't moving nobody. No. You're finished. No. Unfortunately for you, you don't got that. You don't got that Hikari plot armor buff. You know what I mean? So you're not landing that shit. Sorry. You're getting like real Vegas odds. That's actually such a horrible. Can you imagine like you get that technique in real life and you just have like the actual odds of hitting a jackpot?
Oh my god, dude.
Oh fuck, dude. That technique becomes so.
Yeah, you have to actually be clinically insane or like actually a gambling addict to just whip that out in the wild, dude. Like.
Main expansion, motherfucker. You've never hit that in your life.
Yep. Ever. Yeah, dude. 1 in 239. I might get to 238, dude.
Yeah. For sure. Let's see. Samar Nelson, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Are you see the new Percy Jackson show yet? Yes. Yes, I have, and I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, I can't
So yeah,
believe
I have.
that it came out this what Tuesday night, this past like this week, right?
Mm,
It really
mm,
and we haven't even seen the third episode yet, and it feels like it's been a long week. Maybe because it's Christmas tomorrow, and it's like the episode still won't be there
mm,
until like maybe the day after. Or is it Wednesdays now or Tuesday nights? I
mm.
forgot when it's supposed to debut, but like I don't know. Feels like a long week. Feels like a lot's happened. At least for me. And I'll tell you this, man. The holiday break of it all has been very nice. I've been enjoying it quite a bit.
100%,
Quite
100%,
a bit.
100% agree.
Yep.
I agree, agree, agree.
Yep.
Let's see. Um,
Let's see.
Angel of Access, thank you for the two. The Tyler Perry versus Weaker. Merry Christmas.
I don't know what to say to that, bro.
Merry Christmas to you too, man.
Yep.
Hope you have a great holiday. Jesus.
Yeah, right.
Let's
Ben
see.
Thompson.
Ben Thompson, thank you for the two. Excited to see Gaku put Nagumo in the dirt.
Why?
Brother, I'd bet you. Do you even know who either of those characters are?
Oh yeah, I thought
You?
Gaku Ganji.
No, brother. Talking
Oh.
about Sakamoto days.
Oh, okay, my bad.
You listen. I'm not gonna attack. Just know, this was another episode. Cooked. 'Wait, no, you know what? I'm gonna leave it. I'm not even gonna ask the question. I'm gonna leave it. Gaku's not cooking Nagumo, bro. I'm sorry to tell you. I'll put $500 of Creams' money on the line.
Insane.
Nagumo's gonna
Insane.
cook.
Put your own money on it. What the fuck?
I am, bro. $500 right out of your bank account.
Oh my god.
I'll put it on. No, 10,000 of Creams' dollars. Let's put it on the line right now.
Hey, bro.
And then
look,
if I win, I give it to my money.
Look, bro. It's sweet that you say we have a joint bank account. I didn't know you were locked in like that. I appreciate the commitment, man.
Nah, bro, just pulling from the monetization actually. Just gotta siphon it right from there. So yeah, 10,000 of Creams' bank account dollars. In fact, he'll bring it in cash to you. If I'm wrong. And then if I'm right, just wire that 10 grand over to me. Appreciate you. But yeah, no. Jesus Christ. Let's talk about My Hero real quick because we've been talking about JJK.
Damn.
My Hero dropped a chapter.
Also, Action 00, I appreciate that. Creams talk about Percy Jackson made me drive to a bookstore and buy reread Peak Fiction. Base, bro.
Yes, sir. Love to see it. Love to see it. Love to see it.
Oh, thank you for the 5, Jaden 2011. One more thing to all channel members that made Vinland win over Soul Eater, I will find you.
Damn, bro. Yeah, speak up. Sound off. Sound off if you're not scared. Nah, but okay. Baby All for One getting cooked by Bakugo was actually genuinely funny to me, bro.
It's so
I'm not gonna
funny.
lie.
It's like
Very hilarious.
I don't know what I was expecting, right? Like I don't know if I wanted Bakugo to cook and he did. Like I'm satisfied.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, as soon as I thought about it more, I realized it didn't make sense. But there was a split second where I saw that silhouette blood panel. I was like, did Baby All for One really fold Bakugo, bruh? Is that what I just witnessed on my screen? But nah, he crying like a little baby, I guess.
Like I mean literally.
And then disappears, reverses out of existence. Bakugo pulls a faux All Might pose. Not mad. Deku put on the mask. That was cool. I thought that was really sick. Getting your quirk snatched, not as sick, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I'm really just excited to see this shit, man. Because Horikoshi really doesn't have an excuse to not show us the fight anymore. You know what I mean? Finally, bro, All for One's cooked. Bakugo's done his job, right? Everyone's done. We're finished. We're done. Show me Deku versus Shigaraki, and I swear, Horikoshi, in the nicest way possible, if this isn't your best fight in the entire series, I'm gonna pull a Shigaraki and I'm stealing your art skill, bro. I will put it to use. I swear. I'm gonna just boom. Give me that. Give me your artistic ability now.
Damn,
I
bro.
got it.
You're gonna use
I got
your new.
something
Bro, I love that you're gonna use your new powers and immediately start fixing shit, like putting on like get your toolbox out and be like, let me get to work.
Yeah, bro. I'm going. I simply, you know what I mean. I simply need to do what's right. You know what I mean? That's kind of who I am. So Horikoshi, I'm gonna give you a chance, right? You worked hard for that. I know you did. So I'm gonna let you try to cook. If you don't make this unambiguously the best fight in My Hero Academia, I'm stealing your artistic abilities expeditiously. I'm sorry. It just needs to be done. It just needs to be done.
I'm excited, dude. You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
He's faked us out on All for One and like actually dying this whole time. So like enough times for me to be like, let me get to the final chapter and I'll believe you.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, speaking of JJK's chapter, real quick. Not real quick, but like just fully. We alluded to this on the
7 out of 10 for 6.5 for My Hero. By the way,
yeah.
that's my rating.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it like a 7. Yeah. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Yeah, bro. You remember on the Thursday stream for the anime we were talking about like the race.
Yep.
Bro, I told you. I told you. I immediately thought of you, and it was so fucking fun. I could only imagine how you like that foot race, dude. If I was a power scaler, I'd be I'd be sick.
Want to race you, brat? Bro, how do you perception blitz piercing blood?
Literally.
What the fuck are we doing here, man? What are we doing? And then you know what's so crazy, bro? What did Choso do to you to where you're like double spearing like through his chest, bro? Just knife hand through that, because he's not fighting anybody with that level of seriousness, bro. And he just boom cooked him. What? Dude, listen. Here's the thing about Choso too. I feel like Choso to me, a lot of people are like, oh, Gege better not kill him, blah blah blah. And I'm one of those people. I will say this: I don't even fuck with Choso that heavy, right? I don't well, let me clarify this. I don't think he's dead, obviously. But if this is how he died, Gege, I'm stealing your artistic ability too, brother. Because clearly we need to repurpose it, bro. You know what? I think that's gonna be my new threat. No physical harm. I'm just gonna take your artistry. You know what I mean? Just thanks. I'm taking your bending for good type shit. But like I will say, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Like we've seen Choso kind of regen, I guess, like with his arm shit. But like Choso does not seem to have the constitution of like a cursed spirit. And the reason I can say that pretty confident, which means he probably won't be able to heal like one, right? The reason I say that pretty confidently is because everybody can see Choso. You know what I mean? Like Choso is viewable in a way, like we know that's based on Shibuya, in a way that cursed spirits aren't really. We see like random civilians being like, oh, there's X amount of people in here, right? And everybody's seeing Choso. Whereas like obviously not everybody can see Jogo and Hanami. So it's like he is physical and like in nature, whereas like all the cursed spirits are closer to like apparitions or whatever, spirits, if you will. So I do wonder what the extent of healing is, right? Like if that was, Sukuna stabs Jogo through the chest like that, cool. I mean, that hurts, but he's gonna heal, right? He's a fucking curse. Choso, I don't really know if he's got it in his bag to quickly heal. I don't know what his healing ability is like. You know what I mean? Like, because we got a couple of levels. We got like peak RCT, which is like you have Hikari up there, right? Maybe if you want to say like Sukuna and Gojo are also in that same tier, right? Just RCT in general. Then you got like a step below that. You got like Maki, where if you like broke all of her ribs and shit. She's like, give me 5 minutes, I'll heal up, right? It's like, okay, that's pretty broken, but that's not RCT broken. Is Choso in that tier, or is he a step below? Is he a step above? Like, I feel like we haven't really been forced to see Choso take that much damage.
It's also crazy because Sukuna basically confirmed that they all got stronger too. Like, and just headcanoning it for a second. Even if this is like twice as much, right? Even if this piercing blood is twice as fast, right? The way Sukuna just like.
It's so crazy.
It's so crazy, dude.
So crazy.
It's insane.
Oh fuck. And okay. Hold on. Let me read this because this goes into it. June 311. Thank you for the 5. How do you perception blitz piercing blood? Very easy. Arame just did it in the anime. No, they did not. They did not do that because and I mentioned this on the anime stream, right? Arame was out here like, oh my god, this technique is so fast. It's like, holy fuck, shit. Is this the power of piercing blood? Like they were looking shook as fuck, right? They reacted like not like Choso, like Yuji reacted like, holy fuck, it's gonna get it pierced through their hand, right? Which, by the way, you know what? I gotta get off a little bit of Hikari hate. No reason, right? Just came to mind because they mentioned Arame. Here's the line of scaling I came up with, chat. Let me know if there are any flaws, all right? Arame views piercing blood as extremely fast, right? Duh. barely able to block it, goes through their hand, blah blah blah. But we're really focusing on speed here. Arame is able to react to piercing blood in a very similar way, getting your arm up just barely. That seems like a Yuji level speed feat, Shibuya Yuji level speed feat, right? Similar. You can compare them side by side if you want. Very similar quality of scaling. All right. Arame. Arame in one of the recent chapters able to react to some of Hikari's attacks, right? Jackpot Hikari's attacks, mind you, right? He kicks at them, right? Sorry, blocks it, right? Cool. This, that, and the third. Able to react, right? Doesn't even they're not out there saying, "Oh my God, Hikari's divinely fast." They gas him up for his healing, not physical movement. All right, now let's do some quick math. What does a certain Yuta Agotsu do in regards to base Yuji? Cook him a little bit. Fry him up, holding back. And maybe Yuta just don't know how to power scale. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's all I'm gonna say, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Yuta may just not be a good power scaler.
Bro, I'm telling you, this is why him and Geto's body, and I'm including Geto and Kenjaku to this extent, but nah, bro. You're talking about the two worst power scalers in JJK going up against each other and both saying the other person is weak as hell. That's crazy. That's crazy,
amen,
bro.
Amen. All I'm saying is bare minimum, right? Let's say what Yuta was doing against Yuji was for some reason his max physical ability, right? They're just kind of relative. He's able to hit Yuji multiple times. He's able to block attacks, blah, 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 right? Hikari is relative to a person who was relative to, say it with me now, Shibuya Yuji. So we're saying base Yuta cooking up or at least fighting even with Jackpot Hikari. Let me know what y'all think. All I'm saying is Yuta may not even been trying to lie. He just may not know how to fucking scale. He may just be ass. What are his power scaling credentials? You know what I mean? Hey, bro. I don't know.
That's
all I'm saying.
I mean, it's kind of annoying, to be honest with you, just a little bit, because okay, but if we're being for real with each other, Liv might have been spitting with the water boy memes just a little bit, just devil's advocate, right?
Oh no, you're nuts, bro.
Just devil's advocate. Okay, Sukuna.
Let me say this. I'm gonna say something crazy, all right?
Okay.
And this is not on any Hikari hating shit. I genuinely mean this. This, right? I think what Hikari has over this version of Yuji is healing. And I don't think this version of Hikari is stronger than this version of Yuji physically. That may sound crazy. I don't know if Hikari got the feats for all that.
Unsubstantiated, and I'll tell you why, right? The problem is we haven't seen this Yuji even really flesh anything out, right? Because it seems like he's always playing catch up with Sukuna and everybody else. If Sukuna's so focused on Higuruma, and I'll be honest with you, Higuruma's delivering. He's meeting expectations, right? He's kind of cooking. And it feels like Yuji's getting left in the dust, literally and metaphorically, again.
Literally and metaphorically is kind of crazy. But listen, all I'm gonna say is this, right? I'm gonna say this, I'm a reference the feat that I said in the past was unimpressive. Did Curse Technique amped Kashimo shake Sukuna with a punch? Yuji did, Yuji did. We're gonna, yeah. 3 arms blocking,
I mean, okay.
Forget what I said in the past.
Are we sure? Are we sure? That wasn't Sukuna feeling the reverberations from Yuji carrying the Gatorade bottles to the field for everybody to stay hydrated.
Listen, bro. Look at Yuji wearing training weights while on the battlefield. You know what I mean? Bro said, "No, I can fight Sukuna and carry everybody's refreshments."
Exactly.
That's legendary. I don't know if Hikari's doing that. I don't know if Hikari's doing that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, okay,
that's a feat.
Are we
that's
saying
feat,
okay?
You know
so
what I mean?
Jackpot Hikari roughly scales to base
base. No, he scales to Gatorade weighted Yuji. Is what I'm saying, right?
Okay, so
I'm saying
right. Okay,
Gatorade off, weights off. You know what I mean? Yuji outscale. That's kind of what I'm saying.
And also what's crazy is Yuji still has to juggle carrying everybody's water bottles too, because he has to make sure everybody's hydrated, right?
Exactly.
While he's doing.
You got to keep him cold. He's got to run back, put him in the fridge. That's why he got dusted. You know what I mean? He made a detour to get the get the water bottles out of the fridge. Said, "Holy shit, Higuruma, after I get you, I got to make sure you're fresh." Obviously, I mean, you get it, right? I'm just saying, Hikari doesn't seem like he has that multifaceted ability. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
Hey, bro. I lied earlier. It wasn't Liv saying all that about Yuji. It was me. I
Yeah,
know,
no, no,
shocking,
live,
shocking.
live. You're very funny for making those jokes, by the way. Like that was,
Hey.
the Gatorade jokes, the Waterboy jokes. Like, Cream's trying to take credit for it now, but you're really funny for those jokes. Just wanted to let you know, give you your credit for those jokes that you made. You know what I mean? Obviously,
It's a
but let's see.
crazy fucking new anti-cream strat right here, bro. Yeah,
It is,
I
bro.
gotta, I gotta give
Yeah.
you props for thinking on your feet. This is good. This is good right here.
Yeah, let's see. M3D, thank you for the 5. Hey man, Hikari was just holding back, just like how he's holding back in most of his fight versus Kashimo. I'll put it like this. I'll make it real simple for you. Give me the statement where he's holding back against Arame, and I'll give you the statement where Arame is holding back against Hikari. Let's go band for band, because I can get one. I can get Arame saying it's time to go all out. Can you give me Hikari saying that in this fight?
It's been out.
Not looking like it. Not looking like it. No, Hikari saying he's holding back here.
Man,
Nowhere to be seen. All I'm saying is one of these fighters verbatim is saying they're about to start locking in. The other is like, beat my ass or whatever Hikari was saying. I don't know, right? Who really listened to that guy? But yeah, I'm just putting my hands up. You know what I mean? I ain't making conclusions. I'm just throwing out information. I'll let you guys be informed.
you know what I'm curious about? I'm curious for some like consistent Arame scaling, on their own, because I'm genuinely curious. I mean, they probably have a domain, just most likely, right? Special grade sorcerer, special grade curse, disaster curse, like where we placing them?
I mean, if I had to just guess, like at least like a disaster curse, like I imagine like Jogo level firepower, but for ice. Not Jogo, mind you, but just like base Jogo, how we see him like for a lot of the series.
See, that's interesting.
That's what I'd imagine.
Because like I don't know what like how to be. Let me rephrase. I don't know who to be impressed with, right? I don't know if I should be impressed with them, or with Hikari. Like I don't know which. Which one of you should be embarrassed?
Neither should be. See, you know what? That's the thing. That's the thing nowadays. Let me put on my old man glasses.
Okay.
That's the thing with anime fans nowadays. These newfangled manga readers. No, but like not every matchup has to be embarrassing. You know what I mean? Not every some matchups can just be like, wow, you guys are both impressive for scaling to each other. You know what I mean? Like, oh wow, you guys are just two strong people fighting. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like, oh my god, you're relative to this fraud. Like, I know I joke about Hikari, right? But like regardless of where you think he scales, it's not debatable that he is a strong character, right? So it's like Arame scaling to Hikari is cool. Kusakabe, the fucking god of sorcery that he is, considers Arame a monster. So Arame is probably really fucking strong too. As we're seeing here, like, you know what I mean? I don't think either character is embarrassing for getting outscaled or even just relative to the other. Like, I don't know, man, pretty fucking strong people. And it's like ice is a particularly tough ability to deal with when that shit seemingly just
appears
spawns on you. What, bro? Like, what the fuck? What are we doing here, man? What are we doing here?
Yeah, it's that's fair. I mean, it's probably an even fight. I mean, that's the way it seems to be depicted so far. But I do just kind of passively think about it. Like Hikari, let's assume, beats Arame. He's on some Kashimo entrance timing to Sukuna with the fight. Yutsu's there too with Kenny's head in hand for some reason. I don't know why he wouldn't incinerate it, but just to look raw.
Take her spirit manipulation, bro. Please. And you know what, bro? I'm cool with you taking a detour if he took her spirit manipulation and decided he needs to go gather up some cooling game curses. Yeah. I'm not mad at all.
I mean, honestly, like if he went to go to a store that was run down to get some olive oil and like a frying pan, like really wanted to make a meal out of it, just to add some extra spite, I wouldn't blame him. Give Rika something, a pretty
so insane, by the way. Olive oil, bro. Bro said, nah, make a 5-course meal. No, that's nasty.
Right?
Business.
No, I forgot. He's got to bring the rosemary and garlic too. My bad, bro.
Fair enough. But yeah, like I'll say like I think Arame and Hikari
oh my god,
relative.
Bro, I'm so sorry. I thought it was something so fucking funny when he goes, "Thank you for the meal." He's saying it to Gojo.
Oh, that's kind of wild. It's actually very insane. He does need to go pick up Gojo's corpse, grab an eyeball, and go in and like eat it real quick, bro. Yeah. Like we go and give yourself the limitless, bro.
Yeah, bro. Okay.
Go and
lock in, right? Yutsu's putting his hands together. Sensei, I'm reuniting you and your best friend in my stomach. Thank you.
Hey, bruh, I wouldn't go with that bar personally, but I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you cook in your own
You're
unique
right,
way. You know
bro.
what I mean?
It's Rika's stomach. My bad. That's on me.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. But let's see. Samar Nelson, thank you for the 2. Also, BR, you hyped for the Haikyuu movie? Yes, very much so. Haikyuu movie, need that injected to my veins actually. But let's see. Jaden 3011, thank you for the 5. BR, I love you. Thank you. And I'm gonna ignore the rest of your super chat because it sounds like you're about to add a butt. No, I'm joking. But I need you to go back to sleep. Oh wait, I need you to go to sleep tonight and that bum Hikari switch, the switch back off. I'm assuming you mean you want me to stop slandering him. That's a little bit much to ask, don't you think? I don't know. That's a little bit. It's a little bit much. You know what I mean? That's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to ask of me. Um,
You know,
let's see. Google Meet. Oh, god.
yeah, I was gonna say it's very funny seeing the stream delay in real time because I'll make like the YouTube joke and like I'll have to wait like 2-3 minutes for it to catch up.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll just be like, yeah, bro, that's something.
Yeah, no, that was funny as hell. That was funny as hell, bro.
Yeah.
3 minutes ago, we were laughing about
Yeah.
that.
Because they must think, oh damn, they dropped that so quick. Like, oh, they're not gonna acknowledge that. It's like we just gotta move on, you know. We
we gotta wait for every joke to land. Like, yeah, no, you're just waiting for that. Yeah. But yeah, let's see. Google me. Thank you for the 2. Hikari is said as top 3 in Jujutsu High, not Yuji. Kinjaku also said Yuta's a bum. Look where he's at right now. You know what I mean? Like, hey man. Kinjaku ain't infallible, bro. Bro thought if Yuta leaves the colony, I'll know for certain. And well, you didn't know. Yeah, you didn't know, brother.
Yep.
You thought you did. Hey, listen, man. He said he wasn't expecting much out of Yuji. Well,
yep. Bro, I'm
currently,
telling you,
I mean,
Kenny,
can't say you're wrong yet, but you will be.
Worst power scaler, bro. Like I gotta know. 1,000 years. No wonder he was scared of Gojo. Like this guy, 0 talent as a sorcerer. Like bro maxed out the hard work stat with like the lifetime thing. I think he's almost the inverse of Higuruma, right, Kenny? It's like 0 natural talent, but just grinding and life experience like crazy, dude. Like real.
Bro called Kenjaku a talentless hack. That's crazy.
I mean, okay, right now, who's alive, Kenny or Higuruma? That's what I'm saying, bro.
Hey, bruh, who had Yuta a Gotsu pull up? You know what I mean? Like, Sukuna's one thing. Yuta a Gotsu, though? Like, all I'll say is this, right? Sukuna don't have a perfect record. I know one character that does. Hey, you know? Hey, that's all. I'm just gonna put my hands up. That's all. Nah, but, for sure, fair, but, you know, who's lived for 1,000 years? Yeah, why am I writing for Kajaki? You know what? Fuck that guy.
Yeah, right.
You know
I was gonna say, man.
You're right.
M2, thank you for the 5. Base Hikari survived his way to jackpot versus Arame, and he ain't even bothering to dodge their attacks, which he obviously should be able to do. You know what I'm hoping Hikari does? Kind of his version of taking notes vis-a-vis the Kashimo fight he had. I want him to like not fall for that thing of like, man, it's been 4 minutes and 10 seconds. I know they got some shit set up. Let me domain expansion like before it's even done, just to really catch him off guard. That's gonna be hilarious. God, I would kill. I want to see Arame in Hikari's domain once. I need to see this like 1,000-year-old sorcerer just like lose their mind again at this fucking pachinko machine that they have to live through.
Yeah. Yeah. Meaning survived Arame in base. Whoop-de-doo. Fucking Momo survived Arame too, bruh. We gonna give her props for that? Come on, bruh. But you didn't instantly die. Cool. Okay. Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Fucking. We had Kamo out there. We had fucking Panda out there. He came out of an Arame scrap alive, bruh. He came out of a Kashimo scrap alive. We giving people props for just like not dying.
Actually,
now.
You know what's crazy?
Man,
that Choso
we
feat,
lower in the standard.
Choso's best feat is against Arame. Like if we're just being so for real, like you could argue Naoya or Arame, but like I personally have it at Arame for like the simple reason that like they tanked it, right? They were like, oh, this shit is so fast, right? And they didn't have the speed thing.
Oh my god!
Yeah, right. They got the poison in them, and I'm just like, he was melting the ice, bro. He was melting the ice.
I think him forcing Kenjaku to use a technique he didn't want is a little bit better of a feat, though. I'm gonna be real. I think that's what I believe. I think that's what I believe. Yeah, pretty sure. Why am I like convincing myself? But yeah, I think so. Either way, let's see. Jada 3011, thank you for the 2. It is a bit much to ask. That's why I'm saying it.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. You're asking me to compromise my morals here.
Also, Rara, thank you for the 2. Appreciate you.
Kitty Mod, thank you for the 5. BR, as our representative for Yuta Incorporated, we should discuss our raise. PS, any fighting calling games you're looking forward to getting animated? So not doing the. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make it like somewhat interesting. I'm going to limit myself to one fight, because all of them specifically. I gotta see Yuta versus Sendai, bruh. I gotta see Yuta versus Sendai, bruh. I need the expansion of, because they're gonna make those granite blasts look like fucking nuclear bombs. I know it. Granite blast, and then it's just like half the city's gone. It's like, oh shit, I need that, bro. And just this once in animation, I might cry.
Let's see.
But yeah.
Did you wait? You started M3Ds, right?
No, I didn't.
Okay. M3D, thank you for the 5. BR being disingenuous. If Akari can dodge in base, then he can dodge in jackpot, but he's not. Bro's fooling around right now.
Arame just turned up the heat. No pun intended. Get over it. Let's see. Arara, thank you for the 2. What can Hikari do to stop the slander? I mean, here's the thing. When I feel like it's necessary, I can be serious about Hikari. Hikari is a jujutsu sorcerer. You know what I mean? There. I didn't say anything negative about him there. But in terms of stopping the slander permanently, not just for a give him props in one instance. Shit. Beat God? I don't know, man. You're asking a whole lot. There
actually is something for me. And even as a Hikari fan, there's something for me that I want from him, and that's I want him to win a fight in a flashier way, because it just seems like his usual method of just let me wear this guy down over a 12-minute span, assuming 3 jackpots.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Oh, you know what? I'll say it like this: if Akari fucking single-handedly saved Megumi, he would be my second favorite. Wow, that's crazy. He'd be top 5 for me though.
That's crazy.
And I mean that shit. I was gonna say second favorite. That's nuts. But he'd be if Hikari fucking goes in there. I don't know how. He doesn't really have the tool set to do so. But come up with whatever method, right? He saves Megumi single-handedly. His favorite character. That's crazy.
Isn't
one
your
of my
second
favorite
character Yuji?
No, Mahito.
Oh, right.
Megumi, Mahito, Yuji. He would be. He could earn that 5 spot, and I'd defend him. You know what I mean? But listen.
I mean, if he saves Megumi, he'll officially have done more than Yuji. But whatever. Bro, why am I slandering Yuji? Why am I slandering
Yuji? I don't know, bro.
Yuji,
You kind of weird, bro. You kind of weird.
I think I'm just dude, I'm frustrated. I know Yuji can do better. I know he can do more. But man, Gege does not want to let bro cook. What is going on?
Yeah. Hey, bro, listen. You're a chef, right? Walk with me.
Haven't played freeze tag. Sorry, bro.
Listen, bro. Mm? You're a chef. Walk with me here.
Okay.
Walk with me here. What happens when you try to cook something too fast?
It burns and the inside is still cold. Yeah.
And then the inside's still cold. Now, what happens when you let that shit simmer? You know what I mean? You let it, you slow cook it. Listen, it takes longer. I get it. You're fucking hungry. Every JJK fan is, right? We're sitting around the table waiting for the food. I understand. But do you want some fucking burnt ass, cold inside meal? Or do you want that shit to hit when you eat, bruh?
Fair.
That's what I'm saying.
I
get it, bro. I get it. I'm a Megumi fan, bro. I have to get it. If I don't get it, I'll die, right? You gotta be willing to let it slow cook. Because when you don't, right? When you jump to shit, let me give you an example of shit burning, right? Yuki Tsukumo.
Oh boy.
That's what,
or Kashimo. Or Kashimo, bro.
Or Kashimo, bro. That's what happened. Listen, the conclusions are fine. You turned up the heat a little too high, too fast, though. You know what I mean? So we know Gege can fuck this up if he's trying to go too fast. Let's let him cook. But he's gotta turn the burners a little low. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Fair. 3011. Thank you for the 5. Watch them end an episode with 3-way domain and resume it with cracking open, calling it now. They probably would. They would. Cool. Yeah. Beer hand
let's
shark.
See.
Thank you for the $4.80. I appreciate that. I don't know if you did this on purpose, but this is low-key an Easter egg to that one stream where I was like, you don't see like odd number donos. They're all like even or like factors of 2. So I appreciate that if that's what you're doing. Always appreciate the Hikari slander from BRW. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Yeah. You know, I find it so interesting that like, and obviously there are always going to be fans of everybody, right? But like real life Yuki fans are like so. It's like, you know what? Fair, bruh. I get it. I understand. You bought into the dream, and that's the dream, bro. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense.
Don't let me stop you. Yeah.
Yeah, bye. You know what? I'm gonna let you cook, bro.
Yuki wasn't a rushed meal. She was tinfoil in a microwave. That's crazy.
That's actually fucking nuts.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I get it, man. It's just so crazy in retrospect to see Yuji whip out the new fins on his arm, race Sukuna, and then like racing Sukuna 2 chapters later, and it's like, damn, bro, what did you do in that month? Like,
hey, bro, listen.
Like,
let me give him
you
credit.
get it, bro. You get it.
Let me give him some credit.
Okay.
When Sukuna he sent those slashes at Yuji's arms, I don't see no damage on him, bro. Like those arms looking a little solid, bro. He hit in the weight room.
There's a non-zero chance Gege just forgot to draw them again. If we're being
no, bro. No. He drew the slashes everywhere else when it hit, but when it hit his arms, he forgot. Nah, bro. Listen. I don't know what training regimen he's been doing. You know, maybe he you know, a couple hundred push-ups a day, couple hundred consumptions of like random cursed objects. You know, whatever. I don't know what his training method is. Right? I don't know what his training method is, but all I'm saying is he put his arms up. He blocked that shit completely. I think. Like, listen, did Yuji just get dusted? Yes. Is that just, I said it was disheartening, right? Because, not because it doesn't make sense that Sukuna's faster, but because being fast, being strong, and being tough is Yuji's bag right now. Mm-hmm. Seeing someone outdo him so explicitly that's a villain is tough to see. I get it, bro. I'm not heartless. ... However, I trust him, bro. I trust, listen, because keep in mind, just last chapter, it was a widespread conclusion that Higuruma fucking sucked. Now he's getting he's getting that little like, oh shit, I'm cooking. He got domain amplification, talent equal to that of Sadaruji.
Which, by the way, crazy line. I'm curious what you thought of that. I'm so curious what you thought of that.
The talent equal to Gojo?
Yep.
I saw somebody say something that was really funny. They said Gege's throwing that shit out like candy.
I mean, low key,
like Oprah, you get talent, you get Gojo talent, and you get Gojo talent, and you get Gojo talent.
Yeah,
it's like, is it incorrect? Not necessarily, but I think it's cool though. Like I said, I think it's really fucking cool though. It's cool. I'm locked in.
It's cool, and it's really cool. Doubly that Sukuna's impressed, which is like nuts, by the way. Like we always knew Higuruma was cooking, but bro was cooking. Like, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, and I'm saying, bro, listen, listen, bro. You know, you win some, you lose some. You know, Choso got bodied. But it's fine. It's crazy, but it is like he gonna get up, bro. You think listen? I'll ask y'all this. Y'all think Choso's gonna let Yuji fight Sukuna alone? Nah, bro. Not big bro Choso. Nah, bro. Not big bro Choso. Listen, bro. You think Ino's gonna just let that shit? Bro, Sukuna kicked his motherfucking Nanami's tool. Ino ain't letting that slide, bro. Ino not letting that slide, bro. Mark my words,
bro. Auspicious mark my summon, words, bro. He's gonna see that third or fourth beast, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah. Nobody's ever survived Ryu. And listen, bro. I'm gonna say this. I don't mean this. Ino's gonna take off one of Sukuna's arms with that ratio technique. Mark my words. Don't. Mark my words. Do not. He's gonna take his arm off with that fucking cleaver, bro. Let's lock in.
Buy the fucking Ino stocks. We are not financial advisors.
buy high, sell higher. Don't. You know what I mean? Choso, he about to heal, bro. Kusakabe, Goat Sakabe, bro. Shouldn't target you. Just block some shit. Listen, bro. I'm saying. Let him cook. Let him cook, bro. Let him cook. Buy Ino stocks now. Don't buy Ino stocks now. But yeah. I'm gonna use the bathroom again. I'll be right back. I fucking crushed water bottles and I'm paying for it. I'll be right
back. So chat, look. As the resident Gojo fan, the Gojo Glazer, the Gojo Goat, the Gojo Bibber. I didn't mean to invent a new word there. Whatever. Um, I like Higuruma a lot. I fuck with his potential a lot. I really fuck with him as a character. I am so curious, like how much further he's gonna go. I think I heard BR say like he reflected Gojo's honored one state, and let's see what his purple is. Let's see what his purple is. Jane 2011, thank you for the 10. By the way, from last stream, since I missed it, BR, I locked in the moment I saw Yuji's club and Yuji's. Oh, Jesus Christ. And Yuji humiliate his teacher if he took 20 chapters to get locked in. Skill issue. I'm not gonna lie to you, Jaden. I'm gonna save that one for BR. We're gonna run that one back. Jaden 2011. Thank you for the 10. BR, you're explaining why I think all people complaining about Sukuna managing to weasel out of things. It's almost like he's the villain and he's not gonna go down easy. Let it cook. I don't. Look, bro. Let's cook. Let's like obviously Sukuna's been cooking, but like let some other people get in the kitchen, man. Like let's get some other variation, you know? Like Sukuna's got 4 arms. He's hogging all the stovetops. That's where I'm at with it. Ino about a one-shot with Ryu. He says no one has seen it and never told the tale. Exactly, bro. Ino's word, infallible. In fact, it's confirmed that Ino has been the true narrator of JJK this whole time. And also unrelated, the narrator of JJK has never been right about Sukuna. So it's whatever. It's whatever. JJK narrator just ain't built like that, unfortunately. Higuruma's purple is going to be a new sentence for his domain. Damnation, divine punishment. That would be so raw. That would be so fucking raw. Damnation / divine punishment is so unbelievably cool as A, ability names, and B, as like an ability generally. Look, if on some Grim Reaper shit, Higuruma was like, all right, bro, I sentenced you in your mortal life. Now I'm gonna sentence you in the afterlife. And it's like, I don't know, Angel's the fucking harbinger of something, like to heaven. And I don't know who the harbinger would be to hell if not Sukuna himself. But, like, if he's just like, nah, bro, you're going in the underworld or something, I'm gonna... That'd be cool. That would be cool. Choso will learn domain expansion. J. Delaby. Look, I thought about blood manipulation domain a lot, right? And I think it's crazy that A, there hasn't been a confirmed case of one despite it being an inherited technique. And also, like, the 6 Eyes and the 10 Shadows both have one. And the fact that blood manipulation is up there as, like, you know, in that tier with no domain is crazy. But I just want to see some... I want to see blood manipulation earn its stripes again. You know, anime sort of did it, right, with the Wolverine claws, Choso's performance with Kenjaku in this recent episode. Like, I think the anime's done a good enough job, but I want to see Gege, like, take the baton and really, really run with it, man, because it seems like blood manipulation hasn't had its time in the sun. So that's where I'm at. Creams with Blue Lock, can we finish this game already? Creams with JJK, can we finish this game already? No, let's not. You know, I'm not rushing anything. Live, all right. And also, I feel like you're coming at me for exposing your Yuji Waterboy takes, which by my bad. You know, they slipped out, couldn't help it. That's really on me. That's yeah. Imagine the sentence gets passed and the domain changes into literal gates of hell. That'd be so cool. If on some Bleach shit, he just, like, summoned, like, the skull doors and just, like, dragged Sukuna in there, that'd be so cool. That would be so cool. What's up, Tessero? How you doing today? What's everybody's plans for today? No idea. Well, no, yes I do. I have to pack gifts and myself, like, as soon as stream is done. Why does everybody WTFing for? You do realize the war has begun, right, Creams? Liv, you fired the first shot, all right? I just said thank you for coming to the stream when I streamed the other day, and you decided to come at me with some, oh yeah, bro, I was gonna stream with Ronin to piss you off, and it's just like, I feel like we're even Stevens, right? I feel like we're even Stevens, you know? Plus, it was funny. You got the valor for it. Is that why we're early? Yes, Christmas Eve schedule, guys. Honored Ones podcast early. Live peace offering. Whatever the peace offering flag is. Not the white one, not the white flag, but like a beige flag. I'm willing to give a beige flag to your beige flag. That's the meeting of the minds there. Let's see. I did want to look at the chapter again real quick because there was something that I thought was really funny. Let me see if I could find it so I don't fucking forget. Let's see. Oh, color spread was so cool. Really cooking. I can't believe Gege drew Yuji in there. I think he might have made a mistake. It's like, or Maki, bro. Can you believe he drew Yuji and Maki in this double spread color page as if they were like actually doing something, or in Maki's case, actually there? Isn't that crazy? Let's see. I do like that Higuruma's I don't know. He's not like letting the courts judge him at this point. He's just like, nah, bro. I'm gonna judge myself. We'll see how the streets feel. And that look in his eye when he was like staring down Sukuna, raw. With every new JJK chapter that's gonna come out, from here on out, like now that the whole squad's fully enveloped in the field, I know JJK power scalers who make like the, what am I saying? Like BR and crew. The JJKY YouTube cinematic universe, man, they're gonna have to run back some of these videos. I think, like, depends on how many awakenings you want to give them for each character, but like you might need a redux. End of series JJK characters run the same gauntlet type shit. That might be a fun thing, especially for Higuruma. You giving him domain amplification, putting him up against those. I don't know if you guys have seen those. They run the gauntlet tweets on the timeline this week.
Yes.
But I saw one for Higuruma, and I think you responded to it, or maybe it was a different character.
It was for Akari, I think.
Yeah. Bro, Higuruma, I got him in like some great odds, especially with the domain amplification buff and the executioner sword. He's kind of working with something. He's in the mix.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, Higuruma can kind of cook. Higuruma's a very good he's a very good counter to a lot of people. Because people be committing crimes and shit in JJK. Yeah. What y'all been on while I was absent?
I just said you guys, the JJK YouTube cinematic universe, with your versus Gauntlet collabs, are probably gonna have to redo a lot of the early stuff with all these new awakenings the characters get now that they've officially like joined the field and Gege is showing like the fruits of their labor or of their training. So like what do you call it? Like end of series Yuji runs the gauntlet or like end of series Higuruma or end of series Maki. I just think it's fun.
Yeah.
It'll be a fun
for
thing.
sure.
Yeah. Jaden 2001, thank you for the 5. Almost forgot. How we feeling about what I'll call the JJK leaker war these last 2 weeks? Hey, bro. Hey,
bro,
man.
I've been smiling ear to ear.
Yes, sir. Look, I think the war inherently is stupid, right? Or crazy or whatever. A little audacious to even... It's crazy to even think you have claim to even, like, take up arms, right? That's my, like, first take, right? It is doubly crazy to make memes of it. As if it's, like, an inside thing. Like, that's wild, man. I was seeing some Stand Proud edits. I was seeing some Nah, I'd Win edits. Like, let's relax. Let's calm down. Like, everybody, like, let's... Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah, listen, I think it's funny. And the reason I think it's funny is because I don't like leakers all that much. So anytime they are caused, like, with strife or whatever, I'm like, W.
Yeah.
I'm just happy. Just like, damn, bro, you feel like somebody stole your thunder? You love to see it. Holy shit. Yeah. Thank God.
And you know what's doubly insane? Like, this leaks thing has manifested, as far as, like, the actual leaks themselves, in, like, the funniest way possible. Because now they're just leaking, like, while live translating. Like, we'll get the translated RAWs the same day we'll get the raw scans. Like, they are not, like, they're dying about this shit. Like,
Yeah, I don't really like I only hear the aftermath of like the leaker wars. Like I'll because obviously like I don't follow any of them and I have them like muted or blocked or both just
Mm-hmm.
to just to double tap, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like I'll hear about it after the fact, right? Like oh shit, bro. I'll hear about it from accounts that also don't like leakers that I follow.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, no. Just tap it in. Love to see it, bro. Um so one of them said when one of the leakers got their fucking the equivalent of their chain snatched during leaks. I was like, that's crazy.
That's
Like they did
actually so
someone posted
crazy.
it before like well before untranslated. I think that shit's funny though. I think it's such a silly thing to get all that like antsy about, but I
It's
think
a
it's
silly
so
thing to
fucking
have stakes
hilarious.
over. Like, damn, are y'all fighting for sponsorship money? Who's sponsoring you? Like,
Yeah. Shit,
like what?
especially when they pay like
God,
absurd amounts of money for leaks, is
yeah.
what I heard.
Like what are
Which
the
is very funny.
stakes, bro? Like, what could possibly be the stakes? As if, like, okay,
Wow.
uh, like not even, bro. Like, but as if like the people profiting off of these leaks in like the end are just like creators who do leaks content. Like, if we're being so honest, like the average channel that makes leaks content with these raw scans, they're going to be making a larger bag than either of these leakers. Probably in that year.
I mean, at least from the leaks, yeah. And I mean, yeah, duh. Because I imagine that they don't really make that much. They don't make anything. I don't think. Like, um, maybe off like if they have like Twitter Blue off like interactions or whatever. But
Mm,
like, I know you have to pay for the leaks, or at least someone has said that.
yeah.
How reputable that is, I don't know. But
I'm
it
not.
sounds
Yeah.
funny, so I'm gonna assume that's true.
Uh,
Like, it sounds hilarious.
yeah.
Mm.
Jaden 2000, I don't think you have the five. By the way, Creams, don't forget to run back my $10 message to BR. Gotta cook him a little bit. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you for
Okay.
reminding me. Yeah, while you're out, yeah, if you just climb up. If you just scroll up, you can see the $10 message with the starts with. By the way, do
Mm.
you see it?
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, from last stream.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Jane 3011, thank you for the 10. By the way, from last stream, since I missed it, BR, I locked in the moment I saw Yuji's club and Yuji humiliate his teacher. If you took 20 chapters to get locked in skill issue, I mean, I think that just means you're willing to accept slop. I'm not gonna lie, but hey, good for you, bruh. I'm glad. I'm glad generic main character man got it for you first chapter in. Congrats. Um, nah, but I mean, I get it. Like, well, no, I don't really get it. I was gonna lie to you. I don't get it. But I'm happy for you. I think. You know what I mean? I'm glad you liked JJK earlier. I saw him. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Um, but yeah, you're
Yeah.
saying the enemy of my enemy is funny to watch. Correct.
Happy for you, bro.
Um,
Or sorry that happened. I don't know. Um.
happy for you, bro, or sorry that happened is crazy. Um,
um.
yeah.
Nah, Creams, you should see the way people flock to Mia. Their Discord is psychologically ill. Oh no, I'm shocked. What? But
Shocked, appalled,
yeah,
stunned.
that's crazy. Are you telling me? No, never them, bro. What?
Hmm.
Oh, fuck. There goes my day.
And man, and man, it's just funny though.
Damn, I feel
But
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the Grinch ruined this, Chris. I can't even fucking keep this up, dude. It's just, it, man. What's that epic rap battles line? It's like trying to choose between the shiniest of two turds.
Hard. Um, but yeah,
Anyway, it was a solid, 7.5, 8 out of 10 chapter for me.
yeah, I agree. It gets like I'll be general. I'll give it like an 8. I'll give it like an 8. That's cool. Um,
Sick. Well, oh, lethality for the two. JJK leakers paying for a job that don't pay. That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine it's just like, please, bro, we gotta do copyright infringement. Please, please, please. Our copyright infringement is so much better. Please. Ugh.
but yeah, good chapter though. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Um, yeah, I think we talked about everything though, right? You know what I mean?
Mm.
We really saved the best for first. You know what I mean? Talked about Percy Jackson. Like briefly mentioned my hero.
Mm.
I actually went into like somewhat in depth Black Clover talk. So
Yeah.
for all 5 Black Clover fans in here,
Yeah.
hope y'all enjoyed that.
It's crazy that this is our last podcast of the year. Or is that on Friday? or Saturday, whenever we do that Thursday stream for the finale.
Yeah, Friday will be
Yeah.
that. Will be the last podcast of the year.
But I'm glad we got you to Black
No,
Clover though.
well, no, yeah, no. Next Sunday is on like New Year's Eve, so
We'll figure
and
it
it's
out.
no chapter.
Yeah.
I don't,
Oh,
no chapter plus holiday.
Oh no,
Shit,
we're not doing it
not-
on New Year's Eve. That's
Yeah,
crazy, bro.
okay. I was about to
No.
say, I was like, yeah, that's not seeming applicable.
But
That's not seeming applicable.
I meant for the end of the year. It's cool that we got one last Black Clover chapter. Because we were doing Black Clover the first like majority of the year, so it's nice to end on that. A nice little return to form. The original 3, My Hero, Black Clover, JJK of this pod, and rolling in fucking Sakamoto days and Kagurabachi in there too. It's been fun. It's been fun. Yeah, God, dude. It's thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you guys for everybody that super chatted, everybody that just showed up, showed their support. Appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a great holiday. Hope you guys just, enjoy your break, enjoy your holidays. But yeah, thank you guys for coming out here. Appreciate you all.
Appreciate